set, hot.
This is Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the morning show. So, Shannon, your husband's son came home from college this weekend. Is that the first time that he's been back since he got up there?
No, he came home the weekend that I was in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
But he stayed with his mom.
Okay.
He stayed with his mom. But he surprised us. So Kieran is a freshman at Michigan State. He surprised us and came home, which was awesome. We were so excited to see him. However, this poor kid had no bedroom to sleep in because we basically put all of his stuff into, so his bedroom is our entire basement, which is finished. So it's actually really nice. And he has his own full bathroom down there and everything too. Nice. Well, as soon as he moved out, I had the carpets cleaned. I had Modernistic, little ding for them because I know they're a great advertiser of the show. I had them come and clean all of the carpets down there. So it was like fresh. You know, I mean, a teenage boy has been living down there for a year. It kind of smelled. So we put everything in a pile in his bathroom, took his bed apart, everything else he kind of brought to school. No bedroom. So he comes home, surprise, we're so excited to see him. And I'm like, ugh, instant panic. He has no bed, can't even use his bathroom because that's where we piled everything so the carpets could get cleaned. I felt so bad this poor kid slept on the couch the entire weekend he was home. But I feel like that's a thing for parents of college kids. You go away and I mean,
yeah, mom's got herself a knitting room.
Yeah,
I don't think this is as bad as that. Like when I moved, my dad turned my bedroom into an office, and it has a futon, so I can go sleep there. But like, I don't want to go sleep next to a desk. Like, I'm never trying to stay over there.
I felt bad because I'm like, I want him to feel like when he comes home,
Still home.
he's home, and
Well,
I'm
he's
like,
coming home for the summer too,
crap.
right? I mean, he's going to be here.
And so even by Christmas time, we would have planned to put the room back together. But
what did you do with all the sticky socks?
very funny.
So where did he sleep?
He slept on the couch.
Oh,
Yeah.
844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. Reminisce a little bit with us. As soon as you moved to go to college, how soon did your parents change your room? Because that, to me, is like a psychological thing. Like I remember with Chelsea, I jokingly said that when Joe left, we were going to change his room. And she's like, don't do that because he'll think that, you know, his family doesn't love him at all.
Yeah.
Our kids' rooms are still like Jacob and Joe don't even live with us and their rooms still look like they're still sticky socks probably all over them.
Okay, so that's the weird thing about my mom. It was like she kept a shrine to us. Not a thing was out of place.
Yeah.
Even after we went off and graduated from college and got married, those rooms stayed the same until she moved a year ago.
Did Kieran say anything when he walked down there?
I don't know. He might have said something to Wes. He didn't say anything to me. And also, I moved all my extra clothes from the summer down there. I mean, it does not look like his bedroom. This poor kid.
My brother Bill went to therapy because this is kind of for Karen too, by the way. My parents made him take the basement bedroom. Like when it was everybody needed a basement bedroom. He said that was part of his therapy, that my parents didn't love him enough to give him an actual room. They gave him the basement extra room that was down there next to the big old HVAC machine that goes, you know what I mean? Like when he's going on. That was number one. And then number two, he went away to college and my dad did exactly what you guys did, where he wanted to clean everything up. But when he cleaned it up and he looked at it and goes, wow, this looks better than not being a bedroom. Right. It never became a bedroom anymore for him. He actually had to share a room with my older brother. So
I was going to say, Kieran wanted the basement. It's a pretty sweet setup, or else he'd be sharing a room with an 8-year-old.
It sounds like a little apartment.
It is. He has his own area down. Like the whole thing is his.
The only thing, my brother said, the only thing worse than having a basement room is when they put you in the garage. When all of a sudden you're in the garage and that's now your bedroom. Yeah,
that sounds like the guest house.
What's up? How you doing, Jordan?
So I don't know if I should read into this or not, but my parents changed my room before I even left.
So before you moved out, were you moving to go to college?
Oh, yeah. So I was getting married in 6 months, and they played it off. It's like, because I was in a twin bed, they're like, we'll get you a bigger bed. It's like, oh, that's cool. Then I got it. It's like it's got duvets on it and doilies. It's like, oh my God, I can't have anybody come over.
Did you ever?
I was in there for 6 months.
Hey, did you ever come back though as a grown adult, like when you were married, and you and your wife ever stay anywhere?
Luckily, we don't live that far away.
Okay, so you
don't
just go
really
home
have to,
afterwards. Yeah.
But if I was far away, oh, God, I would not want to stay in there. 'Cause
Yeah. Austin, what's going on? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing this morning?
Good morning.
We're doing great. What's happening? How quick did your parents change your room?
So, actually, she didn't move my room, but I lived with my mom, and I moved into BGSU, Talons Up.
Okay.
And a week later, she moved 2.5 hours south to Columbus.
Oh, she moved.
Wow.
That's the worst. By the way,
So, yeah, for the longest time, we had this running joke if she was going to move out and not tell me where she was going. And she tried to keep that up for a couple weeks, but it didn't work out.
that's crazy. Can I tell you something that's nuts? The amount of people that you hear that will move from their family home when kids go away to college or they divorce. And the kids are away at school and don't realize until they come home at Thanksgiving. And it's like, we're going to get divorced. We got big news to tell you. What's up, Martisha?
Hey, Mojo. What's going on with you guys?
We're just hanging on a Monday. What's going on?
Same. I'm just hanging on a Monday as well. I'm just calling because I have the opposite story. My mom still has my room the exact same. The same spread,
like Shannon.
the same dresser, the same clothes. And I am 33, Mojo.
Oh, you know what though? Doesn't it make you feel like she still loves you, or she's really lazy?
She does. No, she really does love me, but it also is like a clutch because it's like I always have a place to go back to.
Yeah, exactly. You go back there and you still got your old dolls that you can play with if you want to.
I have a good man, so I don't have to go back to
I'm not talking those dolls. I'm talking like Barbie dolls and things like that. Oh my God. Dirty girl.
Barbie.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. All right. When we come back here next, Jingle Ball tickets. We're going to give you a chance to go. And Shannon with Breaking Dirty. Don't go anywhere.
You viewed my snap. You read my text. No callback? Second date update is coming up at 8:20 on Mojo in the Morning. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the Mornings, Motor City Traffic.
Another gorgeous week ahead. 727 starting off at 54 degrees sunshine, a high of 80 today. Out in the streets at the moment. 94 eastbound between US 23 and Michigan Ave. You are going to see an accident blocking the two left lanes. It is slow. 94 westbound between Cashew and Mount Elliott. And you've got a little bit more slow traffic. 94 westbound between Little Mac Avenue and 12 Mile. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Vibe Credit Union. Vibe Credit Union is now open in Sterling Heights. Stop by their new branch at 2405 Metropolitan Parkway and discover a credit union that puts people and community first. Vibe Credit Union in Sterling Heights.
What's up? Kev here. Time to let you know about Total Wireless, the wireless provider that is always in your corner. And if you don't know, Total Wireless has unlimited phone plans starting at $25 a month per line when you get 4 lines. But the best part, Total Wireless is running on the #1 network here in Detroit, so you get unlimited data that never slows you down. I mean, what are you waiting for? Look for your nearest store today at TotalWireless.com/stores. In times of traffic, your data may be temporarily slower. Additional terms apply. Rankings based on Root Metrics Detroit Root Score Report first out 2025.
Channel 955's legendary Jingle Ball. Presented by Capital One. One night, one stage, one incredible holiday party starring Nelly.
Hi, this is our Larson.
Conan Gray.
Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you nuts.
Big X the Plug. Raven Lene. Jesse Murph.
Got me throwing blue strips.
Shine Down.
Sometimes goodbye is a second. Every year I come out to the.
And introducing Molly and Rachel Chinariri. And a special sing-along moment for K-pop Demon Hunters. Detroit's biggest and best holiday tradition continues. December 9th at Little Caesars Arena. Listen to win your tickets every hour at 30 after. Drive to the show. Drive home in a brand new EV9 car from Summit Place Kia. Great concert and a free car. Free method of entry available. See rules for details.
Capital One cardholders have access to tickets starting tomorrow. Go to iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. Capital One is the proud presenting partner of Channel 955 Jingle Ball, bringing great products, rewards, and services to their customers. What's in your wallet?
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
Set your alarm, charge your laptop, do whatever you gotta do because tomorrow it's on. iHeartRadio Jingle Ball presented by Capital One is coming to Detroit. And Capital One cardholders, you get first access to tickets starting tomorrow through October 2nd for 48 hours only or while pre-sale supplies last. You do not want to miss this lineup. We're talking Nelly, Conan Gray, Jesse Murph, Big X the Plug, Zara Larson, and more of the biggest names in music all on one stage. So be ready. Bookmark iHeartRadio.com/Capital One right now for all the details.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
Weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
This hour brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of the legacy. This game is once in a century. Be there at Little Caesars Arena on January 24th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
Experience the rooftop vibes at the Cambria Hotel in downtown Drown. Cello, the one and only place to be this Saturday night. Enjoy live music from 7 to 10 p.m. with incredible rooftop views. Then keep the party alive at the after party 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Great music, great people, and unforgettable energy. The fun continues Sunday with summer vibes on the rooftop 2 to 6 p.m. The perfect mix of sunshine, cocktails, and weekend relaxation. Cello Rooftop at the Cambria Hotel. Always elevating your night with nonstop excitement.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course, and it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kind of like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM and get Michigan's first family of law. Call Sam.
More Mojo in seconds.
So many vehicles arriving on the lot all day, every day. That is the case at Moran Buick GMC, the dealership that I am a customer of, a longtime customer of, located right in the heart of Downriver. Hey, whatever it is that you're looking for, maybe you just kind of want something, or maybe you actually need a new vehicle, they will hook you up and get you into something comfortable that absolutely fits your budget. Right now, a great lease special on a brand new 2026 GMC Terrain. You can get in one today with my friends at Moran Buick GMC, starting at just $359 a month. That's with $999 down. So $359 a month, $999 down, the 2026 GMC Terrain. And get this, it is employee pricing for everybody at Moran Buick GMC right now. You can stop into their dealership. It's located on Telegraph, just north of Eureka in Taylor, or you can complete the entire buying process online at moranexpress.com.
This report is sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotters.
Lots of sunshine today and a high of 80 tomorrow. More sunshine and temps staying right around 80 degrees.
This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by LighthouseExteriors.com for home improvement.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Tap that app.
Tap in.
Mojo in the Morning on iHeartRadio. Tap that app now.
All right, Jingle Ball is happening on December the 9th at Little Caesars Arena. It is presented by Capital One. It is the Detroit Channel 955 Jingle Ball starring Nelly, Big X the Plug, Shinedown, Conan Gray, Zara Larson, Jesse Murph. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that are going to be there. We have your chance to win tickets all this week and through the concert at 7:30 in the morning. So make sure that you're listening no matter what time before the Dirty for an opportunity to win tickets. Tickets go on sale to all Capital One card holders tomorrow at 10 a.m. They'll be on sale through Friday, and then Friday at 10 o'clock. Or is it 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock? It's one of those o'clocks. Ticketmaster.com for everybody else. So good luck.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
95th caller wins tickets to Jingle Ball right now. We're going to get you caught up on what's trending in the Dirty on the 30 with Shannon.
Well, this morning the search continues for more potential victims of that mass shooting at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints here in Grand Blanc, Michigan, after a gunman killed at least 4 people while hundreds were worshiping yesterday morning.
An urgent search for answers in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Federal and local investigators descending on this Mormon church after a gunman drove his pickup into the front doors during a packed service, opened fire with an assault rifle, and then set the building ablaze.
We have an active shooter of the church and PD's on scene saying the building is also on fire.
Police say 40-year-old Thomas Jacob Sanford from Michigan used his vehicle to ram the front doors of Grand Blanc's Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints around 10:25 this morning. As services were underway, authorities believe there were hundreds of worshipers inside. One of them, Paula, a teacher in the church, describing the terrifying moment to our local affiliate WXYZ.
One of our counselors was up speaking, and we heard a big bang and the doors blew.
He then exited his vehicle, firing several rounds at individuals within the church.
At least 10 people were wounded and 2 killed. Our affiliate WXYZ in Detroit interviewing congregant Bryan Taylor, who was escaping in his car when he encountered the shooter.
He pointed his gun at our car and fired 3 shots. 2 of them went through our windshield and just missed me.
According to police, 2 officers trained in active shooter scenarios arrived on the scene 25 seconds after the first 911 call and engaged the suspect, killing him 8 minutes later. A fire also breaking out in the church, authorities believing that fire was deliberately set by the suspect. The massive 5-alarm blaze forcing firefighters to retreat from the scene.
I have people trapped in the building. Repeat, people trapped in the building.
Investigators say the shooter used an assault rifle. Tonight, reports the shooter had multiple IEDs inside his silver pickup truck, seen here at the entrance of the now-destroyed church. Michigan investigators say they will be conducting a search of the suspect's residence just 8 miles from the church and going through cell phone records looking for a motive.
Our church is gone. I joined the church 38 years ago. To see somebody would do this to my church.
I do want to update, and at the time that story was done, 2 people had lost their lives. Again, it has been updated to 4. There are still people that are unaccounted for, and lots of rubble to go through. Officials say that church is a total loss at this point.
It's awful. I think, like we were talking about in the 6 o'clock hour, the presence of the FBI. I wonder, and I think probably so, because I remember, like, when I first heard this happen yesterday, it made me immediately remember. I think it was 10 years ago. I could be wrong, but the Charleston murder at the church. And I believe when the FBI was brought in, it was because they had to think, is this a hate crime or a potential, terrorist type of situation? And I think maybe that's why the FBI.
Well, they said it is targeted. Yeah.
I mean, these are all hate crimes, and it seems like they're all hate crimes against, looks like, people who are worshiping their religion, Christianity and stuff too. Especially, I mean, we're seeing these things happening way too frequently. And the last time, remember, there was that downriver or Monroe church that had the shooting, and there was a actual security guard that shot and killed the guy. You sit there and you're starting to think that these churches now are going to need to have security there, and it's wrong that you need to have security at a church.
Some of them do. Some of them have undercover security, and the guy or girl looks like somebody who's just worshiping, but they do. It's just so unfortunate that has to be the case.
You drive by churches by my house in West Bloomfield, and there's police cars sitting out in front of many of these temples that are there.
I was going to say a lot of the synagogues and
and mosques and stuff that have they because you're worried of some crazed person going and doing something.
That's evil.
Now you're going to have to do this at every church.
Bad Bunny has been announced as the headliner for the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show, scheduled for February 8th at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. This performance, by the way, marks Bad Bunny's second Super Bowl appearance. You might have forgotten he was part of the 2020 halftime show alongside Jennifer Lopez and Shakira.
Interesting.
Taking the stage.
People about to be mad as hell.
Bad Bunny.
People about to be so mad. Bro, my dog about to be up there going off in Spanish, and all these people out here who...
You think so?
A lot of his music is like that.
But they said that everybody was going to be mad last year when Kendrick was performing.
And a lot of people still were mad.
See, I thought it was actually one of the most interesting Super Bowl halftime shows that we had in a long time, and I was not one that was looking forward to it.
I happen to agree, but when we talked about it before, Bad Bunny did not perform in America because of his fear of his fan base, who's largely, Spanish speaking, a fear of what's happening in this country and ICE. So he didn't want anybody being harassed and all of that. So this will be his only date. But I think a lot of people are going to be mad when they see him on stage and they see him talking his talk. But I'm a fan. I don't know any songs for real.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know it's going to be fun.
I think it'll be a vibe for sure.
Is he a good performer?
They say he's great.
I think his shows go crazy.
Okay, cool.
Listen, he was in Happy Gilmore too. That's all that needs to be said. He was incredible. I said he was a great actor. Hold on. I know what he's saying right there.
We at the all-inclusive.
What is he saying?
He's saying, I love Mojo in the morning. I listened to the second date update, War of the Roses, Shannon's Dirty on 30.
Get you a drink, get ready to dance.
Listen, I'm Cuban. I know this stuff. I know how to speak Spanish. What are you talking about?
You know like 3 words.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Bien y tú?
That's why I speak more Spanish than you.
And cabrón. That's a dirty word. Go ahead.
Zach Bryan sold 112,408 tickets for his concert at the Big House, setting a new record for the largest ticketed concert audience in U.S. history. Saturday's show, the first ever concert at the Big House, by the way, it was sold out. And the official attendance surpassed the previous record that was held by George Strait.
How is Zach Bryan not doing, or Morgan Wallen not doing it? Why do they hate country music so much?
He's not Jay-Z friend. You
really?
Gotta go through Hov if you want to see Super Bowl.
Zach Bryan is? Is he one of Jay-Z's friends?
He's connected with Jay-Z?
No.
No, he's not one of his friends.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they not doing it.
You guys, I know so many people that went to that show, and the pictures, like Joe Maroon, our buddy, who was a photographer,
they were
took amazing
amazing.
photos. The only thing I could think of was the getting out of that that parking had to be terrible.
They say, though, they sold more merch than ever, you reported. They say that the lines were not crazy to go get beverages or to go get merch.
Really?
Because they're so used to that many fans for football games that they actually said it was really pleasant to watch a game there.
Yeah.
Man.
And lastly,
What's he saying, by the way? Hold on, I need a translator for what he's saying. He's saying, I like to climb fences and beat up other country stars. Okay, I'm sorry. What do you got?
And lastly, our Detroit Lions secured a very comfortable 34-10 win over the Cleveland Browns yesterday. Jared Goff passing for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown catching 2 touchdown passes. And Khalif Raymond returned to punt 65 yards for a score, winning him one of Coach Dan Campbell's game balls following the game.
Thank you guys, man. It was grimy out there. We've been chopping at the tree for the last 4 games, man. We finally caught one. But
Did you see him jump in the stands to kiss his girl?
That's a fact. His wife.
Was that his wife?
Yeah.
Continue to chop wood, man. Continue to give it a y'all, man. That's who we are.
The Duck Duck Goose touchdown celebration was my favorite.
Yeah.
Tonight on Monday Night Football, a doubleheader.
Fans, wake up, grab your coffee, and let's get ready to do what we do. Come on.
This is who should be doing the Super Bowl.
Down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And win the blue and silver wave. Let's go. Stand and cheer the brave. Rah, rah, rah. Go hard, win the game. With honor, you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go!
What if Teddy was performing the Super Bowl halftime show?
Let's go.
Isn't his name Theo?
Teddy's
Or Theo, I
Yeah,
mean Theo.
Okay.
Theo. Him too. I don't have
Teddy
them all
Swims
there.
and Theo. Let's get him up there.
For everything you missed from today's show, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning Show. Got Michelle on the phone with us right now. Michelle, you're a winner. Congratulations, Michelle.
Thank you so much.
Michelle, Jingle
I'm so
Ball
excited.
tickets. You heard me talk about these artists. I know it's still setting in for people, so let me tell you who you're excited to see. You tell me. Nelly,
Okay.
Big X the Plug, Shinedown, Conan Gray. Any of these guys appeal to you?
Okay, so I love them all. I'm excited to see a lot of them. Ed Sheridan's one I haven't seen, so I'm excited for that. Nelly, I'm excited for, and I'll tell you why. My daughter is a competition dancer, and they are doing a dance this year to grills. And so I've just been hearing it so much, and I'm like, I can't wait now to see it. And I don't know if I'll play that song because it's very old. But
He's got so many hits. I mean, literally, he could be up there for 2 hours and still not get through all of his hits. Well,
for sure.
What a great time for you to get together with your family. It's the spirit of the season. It's Jingle Ball, December the 9th at Little Caesars Arena, presented by Capital One. You got tickets. Tickets don't go on sale to the general public until Friday, but if you're a Capital One card holder, you guys always get access to all the concerts before anybody else. Tomorrow morning, make sure that you're getting ready to go to Ticketmaster at 10 o'clock to get your tickets for Jingle Ball and swipe up all the good seats, okay? Hold on the line for 1 second, okay? Hang on 1 second. All right. It's Mojo in the Morning. Courtney was at the Zach Bryan concert at the Big House this weekend. How was it, Courtney?
It was good. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have been to football games and the concert was absolutely unorganized and nuts. The lines were so long.
Really?
It was awful. Everyone was blocking the stairs to go up, and usually they're really good at games keeping everyone off the stairs. You couldn't even make it up to leave. It was absolutely nuts. Even during the concert, you couldn't even walk the stairs just to go to the bathroom. And I went to go to the bathroom, and the line was so long that I just said screw it and didn't go. It was so unorganized.
Man, that's interesting. Well, they definitely had more people in there than they normally do for a game because they put people out on the field So normally you'd have all the players out in the field, and I think they was 112,000. Normally it's 103,000 for a game.
Yeah.
So that was pretty insane.
That extra 9.
So,
yeah, and they had porta potties on the field too for people
to go
on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was helpful. But I mean, I'm not a huge fan of his of who he is because he seems kind of like a butthead, to be honest. But it was a good concert.
So why would you go then? What
good.
You sound like you're miserable. Why would you go to a concert of somebody that you're not a huge fan of them, but you still went to the concert?
Well, because I could drink and be away from my 3 kids for one night. So
Okay.
That is
I'll
so
do
honest.
anything for that.
So you wait a second. You would succumb to a bladder infection from not being able to go to the bathroom, and the miserableness, you say, of not being able to like move around just to get away from your kids. Are your kids a big pain in the ass, or what is the story?
Well, I have 3 kids, and 2 of them are homesick right now with fevers. So I would say I'm hanging on by a thread. But
Okay, this is
like
what moms do. I got to tell you,
better.
next Zach Bryan on Saturday, prison on Monday. She's going to go check herself in. Can you check yourself into prison? Because if you can check yourself in, you know how many moms would be lined up? I'll stay here for a week. What's up, Kelsey? How you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, I just wanted to talk about the merch. So we got there at 5:30 and waited in line for almost 2 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
And then they were sold out of mostly all the Michigan gear. The lady tried to offer us, for my daughter, a double X. Said, "Oh, they're cotton. They'll shrink."
Oh, God.
Please.
Yeah.
But the funniest crap is they handed out little VIP tickets at the beginning, but you couldn't scan the QR code because it had all the merch. You could just buy it online. It wouldn't even have to wait in the line.
Oh, geez, that would have been great. I would have done that and just had it delivered to me. I know a lot of people want to get it the night of, but to me, as long as I get it, I'm fine with it. You know,
I want to carry it around.
And you're already wearing a cute outfit for the concert.
Leah, what's up, Leah? Everybody's had a bad experience at Zach Bryan, but you, what's happening?
Okay, so first time we've ever bought tickets to a concert the day of. It was a game time decision.
Yeah.
My daughter loves Zach Bryan. I'm really kind of like the last lady on the phone. I'm really not a huge fan either.
Uh-huh.
So we bought tickets, super cheap, club level, the bougiest experience of my life.
Okay.
I'll do it time and time again.
Yeah. That's by the way, the in the glass, right? That area?
In the glass.
So that you get your own bathrooms and stuff. That's where all the donors that, you know, spend a lot of money on Michigan sports go. What did those cost you to buy those tickets?
$120 a piece.
Oh,
Wow,
here's
that's
the deal.
a steal.
Anybody that does not, if you want to go to an event and if you want to go, buy tickets the day of when people are desperate to sell them. They don't want to hold on to them because these scalpers will charge you triple to quadruple that face value price. That guy lost money on those seats. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing that was kind of weird about it, and my daughter made a comment, she's like, Mom, a lot of these people bought tickets to buy tickets because they could afford it. They don't know his music. So it was kind of lame.
It's interesting.
In that area.
Well, you get 112,000 people, but I have so many friends that went to it that are the biggest Zach Bryan fans. They saw him at Ford Field recently. They've seen him when he's performed at Little Caesars. I know a lot of people that went to the concert. Now, I'm not a huge Zach Bryan fan. I would have been one of those people that would have just gone for the experience. But with that said, everybody I knew, we had friends that came into town and went to the concert.
Uh-huh.
And 2 buddies of mine have known them for many, many years. Actually knew them because they worked records in the record industry. They stayed at our house. Here's the interesting thing, and you guys tell me what your thoughts are on this one. Summer, or Leah, is it Leah who's on the phone here?
Yeah, yep.
Leah. So they call me, and I just gave them my garage code. I said, hey, come and go as you please. You came in from Chicago. You got a bed to sleep on. They didn't get home until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because they met 2 girls, and they wanted to bring them back to my house. Let me ask you guys the etiquette of this. If you have guests staying at your house, and the guests are single, and they go to a bar locally in town. They actually were hanging out at some college bar in Ann Arbor or whatever, or somewhere there. They met 2 girls. Would you let them come home and bring random girls to your house? Like
No.
it's an
No.
Airbnb?
Big no. Big no.
No.
That actually happened to me. I had a buddy come into town.
And he met somebody?
He met somebody. And he called me drunk, trying to tell me he was going to bring her back to my house. And I said, "You go to her house," and that's what he did.
Absolutely.
I think that's what they ended up doing. I think they ended up just hanging with these girls for a while, and then they eventually came home at the wee hours of the morning, or early, as the sun is coming up.
Because you know what they're trying to do if they're bringing a girl home, and I'm not letting you do that in my bed or on my couch.
I don't want any of that stuff.
Right?
We got clean sheets in our house.
They could have also lied and said it was their house and tried to impress the girls.
They could have. And honestly, I would have rather had that than say, we're going to my buddy Mojo in Chelsea's house. Like, honestly, I would rather have them say that it was their house. Although if they go back to their house and yet they're sleeping in my son's room with the Michael Jordan posters on the wall. Can you do that, by the way? If I have somebody come, remember when Mike and Allie stayed at my house? Mike and Allie stayed in the guest room. Mike wanted to go so bad and sleep up in Joe's room, and he said have cookie baking time with Allie while he's looking at Michael Jordan's poster.
Hey, you got to be the goat.
Do that.
Kev, as a man, would you let's say you were staying at Mojo's house, would you be down to bring a girl back there?
Yeah, for sure, if he was allowing it.
Oh, wow.
You would? If it was on that type of time.
At a friend's house?
Say, for example, at your Hall of Fame party, I'm at a beautiful...
You want to stay at Aunt Pat's house?
I was talking about... Okay.
Because it's in Chicago, Aunt Pat.
Yeah, well, I was talking about the party you had. Like, say I met somebody there, and we were drinking and whatever case may be, you've, offered up your home more than once before. I don't see why this is any different.
Listen, you are mi casa, su casa.
My kind of guy.
Bad Bunny sings that song. But if you ever want to, you can come to my house. You may be the only guy I know that would have balls enough to tell Chelsea that you want to do that. Chelsea would kick your butt out of the house.
She would understand.
Call Chelsea right now.
If you
honestly, Chelsea loves you so much, she would probably let you.
Chelsea wants the best for me.
Hold on a second. Here, hold on a second. Lydia, call her up. Dial her up. All right. I want to see what she says.
Yeah, she probably not.
Let's see if she'll.
I feel like there's a chance. There's a fighting chance.
Hold on a second. Chelsea?
Yeah?
Here's a hypothetical. If Kevin was to stay at our house, sleep over on the weekends, okay? Would you be okay with him bringing a random girl he met at the bar back home?
No.
See that?
I'm actually surprised by this.
Now, Chelsea, are you sure?
He'll bring grapes.
I'll bring apples this time.
On the grapes. We've got enough grapes and no random.
Do you remember, Chelsea, when was it Fred, I think, that was doing it from the Fred show? We wanted to bring a girl back to our place, and you would not allow it.
There's been a couple of people that have
yeah.
And the answer has always been no, this is not a hotel.
Absolutely. Chelsea, I would never disrespect your home that way.
It's not a hotel. It's not a
it'll be someone
brothel.
you know. Yeah, it'll be someone you know.
So we know what Chelsea would say. Mojo, would you allow it?
I probably would for the conversation.
You'd have to sneak me in.
I would. Chelsea.
Well, he would probably have to, not probably, definitely move out.
I'll bring him in through the basement door. All of a sudden, it will say, door ajar. Jen, what's up? Hi.
Good morning. Yeah, hi. I just texted and they called. I just wanted to share. I wasn't at the concert, but I seen that Dave Portnoy shared on TikTok that Zach Bryan had custom-made faces in the urinals, like urinal pucks of his face in the big house during the concert.
I saw that.
And I just thought that was hilarious.
He had whose face in the...
His own.
His face.
Wait, he put Dave Portnoy's face in the urinals?
No. He and Dave are enemies after what happened with Brianna.
Some big
that's right.
That is hysterical.
And Portnoy's a big Michigan guy. Wow. That's great.
That's funny.
How do we get Mojo in the Morning pucks?
Bro, I've wanted this for years.
We got to pee on the Mojo in the Morning show in urinals.
You can get them made on Etsy.
Yeah, we piss people off all the time.
Let's do that for Jingle Ball and see if we can put them in all the
they're
bathrooms at Little Caesars. That would be amazing. Tell Tony this is a marketing ploy.
Mojo's face only. No one's peeing on my face.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Oh, Mojo, he's amazing.
Live. Mojo.
30.
20.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo hat.
Let's go.
Hey, it's good to have you guys here. Shannon, Kev.
Yeah.
We've got Anna Robb, newest edition of the Mojo in the Morning show. Our producer, Lydia. Bianca, our director of social everything. Zach, the executive audio producer, and myself, Mojo, all hanging out with you on a Monday morning. It's going to be October this week, guys. How crazy is this? This is the last Monday in September.
We got to turn up.
And it's 80 degrees today for a high temperature. That's craziness. Well, good to be here with you. Good to have you guys listening. Second date update is on the way. Also some topics in a second here. She shaved Kev's son's face. We'll talk about that. Then Anna with friends have been distant with her since she joined the Mojo in the Morning show. I would think that you'd get more friends being on the Mojo in the Morning show. She's losing friends.
Listen to find out.
Ditching work. I caught a member of the show not putting their full 8 hours in. I'm going to tell you who it is. And a little later this morning on the show, more Jingle Ball tickets. We'll have them for you so that you can come with us December the 9th. And hopefully we can get those hockey puck urinal peers. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning show. So this is something that when Kev was telling like a couple of different stories, he kind of passed by this one. And I was like, wait a second, that's got to be the topic right there. Kev, your son Josiah went to go get a haircut.
Yeah, he went and got his hair done. So Josiah he wants to like maintain his youth. And I think a huge reason of it is because he wants to be a voice actor. And he's already doing an amazing job with voice acting. They just dropped something called The Basics. They got over 1 million views on YouTube in like 5 days. Like he's really into this. And he's a child voice actor. So he's understood watching some of his favorite shows, the turnover of his favorite actors once they start to mature and their voice deepens. So Josiah is, I won't say really concerned, but the thought is there of like, what if my voice changes?
Because he's right at that age.
He's right at that age. He's 12
Yeah.
years old, about to be 13. And he, heightens his voice sometimes for these characters and he doesn't want it to change. So maintaining his youth is a big deal. Josiah has hair growing on various parts of his bodies. Some places he's okay with. One of the places he's not is like his mustache. He does not want a mustache. This has been communicated between he and I multiple times before. Dad, can I shave my mustache? Absolutely not. I even tell him when you shave it, it's going to grow back even quicker, hoping that would deter him from wanting to shave it in the first place. Conversation after conversation after conversation. I take Josiah to the hair salon yesterday. He got a lot of hair, so he got these 2-strand twists. If you know, you know. So he get his hair twisted up. All of a sudden, after I take him back home, after he get his hair, I take him to his mom's house because she can take him to school in the morning. I can't. She calls me on the phone and was like, did you know Josiah had his mustache shaved? I said, what? Because this has been a conversation of him and I before.
He shaved his own mustache?
No. The damn hairdresser did.
Wow.
I feel like she should have asked me. Now,
Yes.
No, I'm not. I think more of the onus is on Josiah because he knows that that's something that we've talked about before and that's not what you're supposed to do. But also blame should be placed on this grown-ass woman. I mean, I'll say it because I'm going to have a conversation. I don't want to say it. On this beautiful young lady who I've grown to have an amazing relationship with. She loves Josiah, so I'm sure it was harmless. She thought it was probably okay. But I still feel like she should have asked, as a father with a young child, is this okay?
Do you think Joe asked her to?
Absolutely. She didn't just do it out of her own thought.
But even then, she should have been like, Dad, is this okay?
And the crazy thing, I was there. Now, let me say this. When I dropped Josiah off, I left for about 30 minutes, and then I came back. She had to have cut it while I was in the salon. So it would have been nothing for her to look over and be like, hey, Kev, he wants da-da-da-da-da. But again, I'm thinking that she's just doing it. Like, she's not thinking it's that big of a deal. But I still feel like that's a boundary you shouldn't cross without having the parents' permission.
Yes.
Wow.
Another question. So why are you why don't you want him to shave it? What is like a normal age for a guy to start shaving? I don't even know.
I mean, I don't know that either, but I know 12 for damn sure ain't it. Like, allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to mature, allow yourself to like become the person you're meant to become.
Because once you start to do it, you're doing it every day, right? Every other day. I don't know.
Can I pop in here?
Go ahead. I don't like your face right now.
No, I'd like to pop in because I was the kid with the excessive hair.
You've been a grown man.
I basically had full on mustache and beard when I was like in the 6th grade.
Yeah.
All right, Josiah's in middle school right now. I had hair underneath my arms that literally looked like I had like a gorilla growing underneath there. And so when I played basketball, kids would not want to guard me because I had so much hair in my body. Long story short, my dad would not let me shave my hair like you wouldn't let Josiah.
Yeah.
Let the kid have his hair off.
Why?
But I don't think it's the right that woman does it without asking you. I don't know the story behind that other than as a kid, I don't want my hair. Like, you don't want to go to school as the kid with the mustache. And any guys with the mustaches when you were a little kid, call us up and tell us your thoughts.
Not? I remember when I was in the 9th grade, my boy Thomas, shout out Thomas. I want to say Thomas had a full beard.
Yeah.
The girls thought that was attractive.
Listen, I'm going to say this to you. I used to get carded the other way when I would go into school. They were like, "Excuse me, dads aren't allowed in here."
Drop off lines out there.
Asia, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. What do you think about the hairdresser that shaved Josiah's face?
Hey, good morning, y'all. So I feel like that's a complete no. You always speak to the parent first before you do something. My son, he has super curly hair. I love it. I've always had it long. His father lives in Kentucky. He went down to Kentucky for the summer and came back looking like Little Bill. So I was furious. I'm calling, I'm texting, what is going on? Ends up, stepmom did it, but she blamed his dad. And like, my son was like 5 at the time. He's like, no, Miss Shada did it. Why are we lying? She just didn't know and understand how to take care of his hair. But still, it's most definitely something you talk to the parents about.
Yeah, you gotta definitely talk to the parents about that. What's up, Rebecca? How you doing?
Hey, how are you guys? Good morning.
Good morning. What's happening?
So I used to be a barber, and so I did a lot of men's haircuts. And anytime a parent would bring in their child, and a lot of times they'd want mullets, especially hockey season. Some parents were cool with it, some parents weren't. But anytime there was a child in my chair, I would always verify with the parent exactly what can they have done and what can't they have done. So I feel like maybe that should have happened.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, and the other thing, too, is I don't know, full disclosure, maybe Josiah said, yeah, my dad said it's okay to shave it.
But even still, he's 12. You double
should
check.
ask. What's up, Michelle?
He better not have done that.
Good morning. Well, my brother got a razor kit for 8th grade graduation. So he was hairy at 13. So I really have a hard time you telling your son he can't shave when it's something he really wants to do, because my parents didn't want me to shave my legs. So guess what? I snuck and did it and was not taught the right way and ended up with razor burns so bad. It's important to teach your kids the right way, especially if they want to. Shaving your mustache is not a big deal for you, but it is for him.
I mean,
she's coming down on you, man.
Okay.
This is the hairy lady getting upset with you.
My parents were terrible with me growing up and doing.
My dad was too.
This is trauma.
That's my
I did
that was my mom.
Trauma spilling out.
I begged to shave my legs because I was the only girl at Rosedale Middle School in gym class that would sit. I remember looking like left and right and being like, why do my legs look like so hairy and everybody else's are smooth?
I agree with some of the points that she brought up, but I also want Josiah to grow up and be comfortable in his skin. And if his reason is to maintain his youth for acting, there's only so much that you can control. Yeah. Like, changing your voice, that's one thing. But, like, shaving your face just so you can, like, stay young and look young, like, you're 12 years old.
Yeah.
I saw him the week before last. I did not notice that he had a mustache at all.
Like that.
What's up, Tyler?
Hi. So I was in 7th or 8th grade. I was the hairy kid in school. I had a pretty prominent mustache, and my teacher pulled me aside and said I had to shave. It was inappropriate to have it in school. Got my parents involved and just said I had to keep it shaven and take off the mustache.
Wow.
That's crazy that the teacher can comment like that.
It is interesting. There are some.
I don't know.
There were some kids that I
and
went to school
they
with
were-
that were told in high school that they had to shave. Like they were told by the teachers that they couldn't have, because it went to a private Catholic school, so you couldn't have mustaches. You know what I mean? Like that was it. And these kids had full on mustaches. One kid had like a little Hitler, and I was going to say, I'm not lying
You
to you.
gotta say that.
I was like, you got to shave that.
Absolutely.
Like you not be walking around with that damn thing around.
Don't let him start marching.
What's up, Tiffany? Hi.
Put your hand down.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's going on?
No, I just wanted to comment because I feel like that Kev you got to take a different approach to this and look at it from his point of view. All
right, talk to me.
You know, like how would you feel if, huh?
I said, talk to me. I'm listening. Talk to me.
Yeah, so like how would it make you feel like for yourself if you didn't want, let's just say, your mustache? I haven't seen you recently, so I wouldn't know if you have one, but if you didn't want that and then people were telling you couldn't do that, like how uncomfortable that would make you feel.
What's her name?
This is Tiffany.
Tiffany, I'm 35 damn years old. It's not the same.
It's
not the same, Tiffany.
It is the same. It's the same concept. If you don't want someone to do that to you, let them do that to your kids.
I
Come
know,
on,
but like
man.
these kids, we cannot make these kids adults so fast and just give them free reign on making every choice and every decision of their life. He's 12 years old.
But
You
why
living under my
shaving
roof.
makes somebody...
Don't shave your damn lips. Don't shave your lips.
No.
I love it, by the way. I love it. You pulled the you're living under my roof. Listen to Hope's situation. Hope, what did your tell your story about your daughter?
Hi, first time, long time.
Hey,
Hope's on the phone. Like a little kid in elementary school. But my daughter's grandmother, her dad's grandmother, actually shaved her armpits when I sent her over there for Bible camp, and I was very pissed off. She didn't want it.
Wait, is this your grandmother? What your grandmother shaved it?
Nope, her dad's grandmother.
Oh, wait a second. Her dad's grandma. Are you and the dad together?
No.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so your ex's grandma. So, but her father's, mom, shaved your daughter's armpits and didn't ask for permission from you?
That Bible.
Did she ask for permission? Did she ask for permission from the dad?
Nope, she didn't ask anybody. I called her dad up, pissed off. I sent her like a very kind message saying, hey, I would appreciate next time, a conversation first. And she went off. She was,
oh boy,
how dare you and all this other stuff. And my daughter was not happy either.
Was it like religious reasons?
She just thought it was, she's a little old school, so she just thought it was like not attractive looking on her.
Yeah.
Man, how thick was it though? I might be with grandma. If I can see it, we don't need that.
But that's something as a mom. Those are moments you want to share with your daughter for the first time.
Yeah.
I would be. Yeah,
that's something that a mom should do with their daughter, and a dad should
shaving
do with
your
son.
legs. Another one.
I dig that.
You should do that with your daughter for the first time.
Listen to this. Sarah took her daughter to go get a haircut. Your daughter wanted what kind of a cut?
Good morning. She wanted like the Dora the Explorer, the real short haircut.
Yeah, and you didn't like that idea.
Super curly hair.
Yeah.
So when they let her go back because it was COVID, they didn't want parents as long as the kid sat still. And she brought her out, and she had a full-blown side-to-side curly little afro.
Wait, and you didn't ask for that?
Absolutely not. It was really clear that I wanted it shoulder length, at least. And she came out short. But the lesson out of this is that my daughter walked out with the world's biggest smile, and she felt like $1 million. So although I wanted to be upset, being upset would have made her feel less than amazing.
Yeah. What a good mom.
Taking shots at me right now.
Well, did Josiah was he happy that he was shaved?
I didn't even look. To be honest, the craziest part? He didn't even look different. That's the craziest part.
See, then why are you worried?
Because we got to start
until today he's going to look like you with all that facial hair.
You got to start healthy habits, man.
I'm going to get him some aftershave. We're going to get him. I'm going to take Josiah. We're going over to that shaving store that's in the mall that nobody shops at, and I don't know how it's still open. And I'm going to take him over there, and I'm going to get him a whole little kit, a little shaving kit. Yes.
Calling Chelsea.
Listen, you're the same guy that has probably offered my son Borgs at college.
You offering me Borgs,
right?
They the kind?
Hey, just wanted to see how not answering my texts or calls is going. Second date update happens at 8:20 on Mojo in the morning.
Mojo in the Morning. So Anna Robb is about to be a month into this Mojo in the Morning show. It's crazy to think how
Is this
fast
her
these
fourth
weeks
week?
are. 3 weeks, right?
So I started like a little after the first of the month.
It feels like you've been here for a while. I was just telling somebody I feel like you fit right in.
Yes,
Yay,
she
I
does.
feel
You
that way too.
seamlessly,
We
you
like
really,
her. Yes,
really
we like
have.
her.
We love you too.
Yes.
The right decision was made.
Listen to this, though. Anna Robb joining the Mojo in the Morning show has not been all that great, though, for her when it comes to her friends. What's the story?
Okay, I don't love how you set that up, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a backtrack.
Wait a second. I thought I liked you.
Hall of Famer right here.
I like that. I like it. I like it. That
was a little messy.
She's correcting me. Go
It was
ahead.
messy
Tell me
on
the story.
topic sheet. But okay, so here's the deal. As many of you know, I grew up in White Lake and moved to Detroit around 5 years ago. When I moved here, not only was I physically distant from my family and friends that I grew up with, I also became unbelievably invested in my career and doing whatever it took to succeed. I was hustling. There's no better way to put it. I was just hustling and always working or figuring out how I could elevate my TikTok, my personal brand. And on the camera, what you would see that I'm posting, it looks like I'm living this very glamorous life, but that was not it. It was very much like getting it out of the mud. And I have a friend group that I grew up with my entire life. So we lived in the same neighborhood. We went to the same kindergarten, high school, college, which I'm learning is not super common, but a group of 5 of us. And we have been close our entire lives, but I became distant once I moved to Detroit because I was so invested in my career. I was physically farther away from them, and I just felt like I had to do what I had to do.
Which a lot of people, I think, can relate to that when they start a new job or they go away somewhere to college or wherever it is.
Proximity is a big factor in friendship,
you
so
lose-
that changes it.
Yeah.
But it genuinely took me 4 years, the past 4 years, to get to a place where I now feel comfortable in my career to where okay, I don't have to go to every event. I don't have to do this. I could go hang out with my friends. But now I feel like all of my friends and even my family, all of those relationships are suffering because I was so distant for 4 years or the past however many years. And I'm now trying to reach out to them, but I'm getting pushback well, where have you been? Now you want to hang out? And I admit it, I know that I'm at fault. I could have done a better job communicating and stuff, but on my side of it, I also feel where were you guys? I was crying on my kitchen floor. I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent. But
they didn't see that because
we weren't communicating.
When you live the life of somebody that does, everything on social media is such a, to be honest with you, I hate to say it, it's a kind of a fake world out there sometimes.
You can say it.
It's where you see everything and you go, oh, this person's got everything great going on.
Yeah.
But that's what they show you. A lot of times you don't see the struggles that you're going through and what's happening. But I'm surprised you didn't turn to those friends as you didn't use them as comfort to tell you what you were going through.
I also made a lot of friends. Another part of this is that they're all in the same industry. They're all in the medical field. They do doctor stuff. I don't know what they do. I made my friends in my industry. So people that I work with a lot or can help me. So there's just differences, but I love them so much and I miss them. But now I just feel is it too late for me to come back?
Never too late. Never too late.
Especially true friendships.
Yeah.
And not to mention, they're all in such different places in their lives now, getting married, having kids, and I haven't even had time to date.
One of the biggest regrets I have in my life, and Shannon and Kev and Lydia and Bianca and everybody have heard me talk about my buddy Brad Yeager.
Shut up,
Brad's
Brad.
my best friend since, kindergarten. One of my biggest regrets was I did not have him as a groomsman in my wedding. I actually didn't even invite him to my wedding.
Are you serious?
As crazy it was,
Why
because
not?
we were kind of distant because I was doing what you did. I became the radio guy that moved across the country and out of sight, out of mind. And so I had radio friends and then my family in the wedding. And I regret, he and I both have had conversations. I didn't go to his wedding. He didn't go to my wedding. We both regret that. it's never too late to become friends again. And for me, it was a funeral that brought us together.
Wow.
So it was the death of Dad that ended up bringing the two of us back together again. Because you know what usually happens? You go back to your hometown.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody in the family dies or gets married.
So did you talk about the issues, or did you just sort of just become friends again?
Can I tell you what we have as a friendship? Anything that was a bad situation, we kind of never brought back up again. We occasionally will reference it, like a moment where we didn't get along with each other. But we have that understanding with each other that, hey, we were both in two different lives at that time.
Would it be uncomfortable for you? Oh, go ahead, Kev.
No,
I'm sorry.
You already in your flow.
Would you feel uncomfortable going to them and saying, because I've had to do this before, to Mojo's point, I want a relationship with you. I understand we've fallen off over the past couple of years, but like I want to continue, and I want to, I want this.
Yeah.
And I know where I went wrong and apologize, or are you kind of waiting for them to do that?
No,
first?
I think I know I need to do that. So something actually recently happened. They were all getting together and they invited me, and I canceled last minute because we got invited by Priority Waste to go to the Tigers game. And I was like, this is my first outing with the team. Like, I need to be there. Yeah. And one of them called me and they're like, not going to lie, like, we're kind of upset that you just always blow us off for work.
This is why they hate the show.
So this is
See, I was right when I did the intro to this thing.
So it got brought up, and I talked about it with one of the girls. But I don't know. I feel uncomfortable. I also feel like there's 4 of them and 1 of me, and I just am like, I don't know if they can see my side of it. But I'm also willing to take like accountability. I know I was not a good friend.
Mm-hmm. I think so. Like 2 things come to mind. The first thing you said about hustling, getting on your grind, having a goal. I think elevation sometimes requires isolation, and there are things that you have to do alone in order to get where you're going that you just can't do if you got everybody with you. So I don't fault you for that. The second thing I want to say is, and shout out Pastor for this, but a lack of communication leads to imagination.
For sure.
And when you aren't communicating the reality of the situation, the only thing people have left to do is make up stuff in their mind.
God, is that so true?
And the longer you allow that time to go, the crazier the thoughts are, and the more the thoughts are. And sometimes it requires you to just strip off everything you got and just be completely honest with them. And I guarantee you, they'll love you because they'll see who they loved originally. It's still in there.
Yeah.
That's good, Kev.
No, that's good.
I feel that.
And hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock.
I know after Kev says something, sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to shut up because nothing's going to be that good.
You are crazy, bro.
I will say this to you. If you don't want these girls as friends, I'm assuming they're probably cute. I live close to White Lake, Michigan. If they want a friend, I'll drive from West Bloomfield to go visit them. We'll go hang out. What's
one
up?
more thing. Oh, go ahead.
Wait, go ahead. What were you going to say? What's your one?
Is I think it's tough because they grew up with me and I've become a much different person.
Yeah.
So like they see the changes in me, and even one of them said to me like, we just want to hang out with Anna, and I'm like, this is me. Like I'm more happy than I've ever been. Like this is me.
I make all my friends that grew up with me as Tom call me Mojo. I say to them, you call me Mojo or don't talk to me at all. Derek, what's going on? How you doing?
Hall of Fame.
Good morning, guys. How's it going?
Good morning.
Good. I'm in silly today, buddy. I didn't get much sleep last night, but go ahead. What's happening?
Oh, not much. I was just going to comment about Anna. I'm a fellow White Laker too, 39 years, and it's good to hear that someone from White Lake's on the radio. But other than that, friends are going to probably dissipate because they don't want their business to be involved on the topic or something like that. You know, they're naturally just going to move away from you.
Oh, great.
That happens from time to time where friends get a little upset about this. But sometimes actually it's good to get that side of you on the air. Like it's like your life growing up and who you were growing up is great for the listeners to be able to hear because they'll be able to relate to it, you know?
Yeah.
But Derek, where do you live now?
What's that?
Where do you live now?
I still live in White Lake. I actually operate my window cleaning company out of White Lake.
Okay. What's the name of it?
Chapel's Window Cleaning.
All right.
All right.
I like it. Well, thanks for listening, buddy. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
My buddy Brad, lives in the same hometown that I grew up in my whole life. And there's part of me that honestly is, as I got older, jealous. I wish that I still lived in that little town and never moved out. And the best part that happened to me was meeting Chelsea. I would have never met her and had our boys. But it was so cool to see like him, like he called me, it was Summerfest this weekend at our church, St. Mike's. And he was like, hey, I'm going to Summerfest. Remember those days?
Oh my gosh.
And it brought back memories to me like, oh, that was, it's kind of neat, that you get that. So you're lucky because you live in the same, proximity. So you can drive 30 minutes or 40 minutes and go home.
It's good and bad because it's like close enough to drive and go home, but like far enough, like it's still it's a drive.
There was a wise man named John Bon Jovi that said, who says you can't go home? Huh?
Sure.
You ever heard that song?
Yes.
No, you got to play that after this.
Because it's his life. It's now or never. What's up, Rachel? Hi, Rachel.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Good. I was just calling to comment to say, the same thing happens, when you have kids and you're in different stages of your life and your friends.
Yes.
I had the friends that I met in college. We were all in nursing school, so we were all partying and going out and doing things. And then, I was one of the ones that first started having kids, and then everything kind of gets distant, and you kind of have to have those conversations. I'm at this stage of my life. Either you're going to be with me in that stage of life, and, your friends should be supporting you, too, when you're making these new changes and doing better things with your life, and then if they don't, they're kind of not friends,
That was the hardest transition for me. Like you hit the nail on the head with that, where you're already experiencing so many emotions being a new mom, and you're also like, but where did all my friends go?
Yeah.
Like that is so tough.
Megan, what's up?
Hey, first of all, I want to say I'm a first-time long-term.
Hey, Megan's on the phone. What took so long?
Thank you for having me. First of all, Anna, I just want to say welcome to the show, and I'm so happy that you are part of the family. And I also very much appreciate the fact how vulnerable you were. That is a really tough conversation, but so relatable to so many millennials.
Yes.
Kind of going off of what the previous caller was just saying, I feel like once you enter in different phases of your life, friendships get really hard, and it's so hard to keep those connections and those friendships because naturally you drift away, and it's almost like you're just sad that you're not the same person, but you were saying, you're so happy, and so you want to celebrate being happy in your new phase of life, but it's so hard when friends aren't growing with you at the same time. So I just want to say thank you for sharing that because that's so relatable to so many people.
It's great. I'm so glad you said that in the words that you said because I've been trying to talk to Anna and I think she gets it. She's got it in such a short period of time that you guys, our listeners, our 13 faithful friends, you guys like when we communicate things that you can say, oh, I'm going through this or I went through this. And that's why these topics that we do on our show, I think, are so valuable for people to be able to hear as they're going into work or school or whatever. This is a great conversation to have on the air because guarantee you there are many people that either are going through this, have gone through it, or will go through it. So I think that's awesome.
So should I have talked to them before I went on air?
No, you always do it on the air.
No, and also I think this
them.
might spark a conversation.
Yeah.
This is going to kickstart you or them.
We'll see.
Tragedy in Grand Blanc, Michigan, and it is just another awful situation that we are dealing with right now, and it hits so close to home. Shannon with an update coming up here next.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
Second date update. Why are you not getting a call back? We're going to find out what's going on with Maggie because Maggie's beautiful and she should be getting a call back. I don't understand why not. Maggie, hi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. So, Maggie, it's been a couple weeks. You guys have not had a conversation. You've been trying to get back and talking, and it's only been one date that you've gone on, and you don't know what the heck's going on, why he's not calling you back?
Yeah, I don't know why he's not reaching out. I felt like we really connected.
Prior to it, were you guys constantly texting or talking and communicating?
Well, I guess I feel like we connected more on our date. We met at a wedding, and when we hung out, it was really cozy already. We just grabbed food and drinks, and
hung out at my place.
People really do meet at weddings. That's amazing. Like, I like that. That's still like all.
That's how my friend Andrea met her husband.
Did really at
It's
a
the
wedding?
cutest story. Yeah.
Were they both in the wedding, like standing up in the wedding? Or
Nope,
no?
both
Were you
guests.
guys, Maggie? Were you guys standing up in the wedding, or just guests?
Oh, just guests.
Okay.
So Maggie, you said he came back to your place after the date, right? How did things end?
Well, that's the thing. When I said cozy, we didn't like hook up. We just cuddled and stayed up all night talking, and
okay.
I don't know. I just felt like we got really like personal and intimate without hooking up.
Gotcha. All right, we're gonna find out what's going on. Tristan is on the phone with us right now. Tristan, will you say hi to Maggie?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I gotcha. Tristan.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the story? We want to know what's going on. What's happening? Why are you not talking to Maggie? And is there going to be another date coming up here soon?
Well, it was a weird thing. I just had a weird.
What was weird?
Well, she was going through her like camera roll, and I just saw something I shouldn't have seen. You know.
What'd you see?
Like news?
Her phone.
No, it was
like. What do you have an iPhone, Maggie?
Yeah.
So you're going through your pictures that are in there, your existing pictures. Is that what she was doing, Tristan?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And what did you see?
I mean, it was like nudes. It was like
her own.
You know.
Oh my God.
No.
What was wrong with
no,
Wait, whose nudes? Her nudes?
I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was.
Was it?
No, it wasn't her.
Oh.
Who was it?
How do you know it wasn't her though?
Right.
Well, because she's a woman.
Oh, it was a guy. I thought they were nudes that
Yeah,
she was sending.
This was equipment she did not have, or I didn't.
So she had nudes that were sent to her, or there were nudes that she took of some other guy, and you saw them in her phone. And did you say something to her, or is this the first time that she's hearing about this?
No, I didn't. What am I going to say? She's not my. We're not in a relationship. I just. Something
So
weird
then
like
what's
that
the big
happened.
deal?
What do you mean? What's the big deal? I mean, why would I want to know? If that's the way you are, that's the way you are, and whatever you got.
The way that I am. First of all, I wasn't like, "Hey, look at this guy's junk." I accidentally swiped, and there it was, and I quickly kept looking for the right picture.
Great.
And like you said, we weren't like. We literally just met. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can I ask Maggie who was the nudes of, or was it multiple?
This guy.
It was Is it a guy that you are still talking to, or is it somebody that you have talked to?
No, I'm not. Definitely not hanging out with this guy. But like the last guy I hung out with. I mean, whatever.
So you had
it's still
okay.
on my phone.
And do you have a problem with her having nudes? And are you a guy that sends nudes, Tristan?
No, I look.
Are you okay? By the way, do you need a drink of water?
What is it?
Poor guy. I feel his pain right now, though.
You got a little allergy issue going on right now?
This man an Allegra.
So are you a nude guy? Like, are you the type of guy that would send nudes?
I mean, I have in my life, but
Okay.
I mean,
So
I
why don't you make it nice for her? If you like her, send her some nudes so she can delete the ones that she just had in her phone.
I think we're all putting way too much effort. Like, I saw something, I was turned off immediately.
It made you uncomfortable.
I don't even know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Are you Tristan? That's his name, right?
Tristan, yeah.
Tristan, are you looking for a serious relationship? Because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting, if I had to like make it up in mind, I'm thinking Tristan is looking to date with intentionality. It didn't sound like he was trying to have sex with her. They cuddled, it was cool, and then he saw this and he's like, she's out here banging other people. That's not what I'm looking for right now.
Yeah. You want?
Because I understand that, and I would agree with you. It would turn me off too.
To see other person's nudes.
Yeah,
and
and I totally understand they're not in a relationship.
Right.
She is allowed to have a million guys' nudes on her phone. I get that. But to Kev's point, if he is looking for a relationship and that's just not his thing, then I fully understand.
Listen to what Amanda has to say. Amanda wants to make a comment. What's going on?
Good morning. I was just going to say, I feel like if the roles were reversed, like if a girl caught a guy with some other girl's nudes on his phone, everybody would be blowing up like, oh my God, he's a terrible person. And like she was trying to say, well, we're not together. And like, yeah, you are allowed to do whatever you want.
Exactly.
But everybody would
Thank
be
you.
so mad if this was the other way around.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, don't make me agree with a man, girl. I don't know.
No. And by the way, Maggie, I think you're taking that as a compliment or that she's supportive of you. I don't think she's supportive of you. I think she's thinking, right? Am I right, Amanda?
I mean, like, if she's allowed to do whatever she wants. You know, like we're all adults, but I'm just saying everyone would be really, really mad
You're
at
right.
the guy and would be saying that he was a POS.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of nudes on the phone still. Princess, what's up?
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on?
My man's was Arby's in the picture, and he had the meat, and he saw that picture, and he knew that I have.
Oh my God.
He fucked with what she needed, so he bowed down gracefully, and that's admirable.
I'll be honest with you. I would be that way too. If all of a sudden I would see some dude and I'm going, man, I can't compete with that.
He was at 7 Greens.
What's going on, Jamal?
It was organic.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, old girl got to put those news into her hidden folder, man.
Right?
If you're gonna be showing people photos on your phone, you got to put those news in the. Yeah, that's off-putting, man.
Yeah. Why would you? And part of me wonders if it was intentional that you're showing them pictures and another dude's nudes pop up. So why?
I mean, that guy's right. I should probably not have them. It was like a casual hang. I didn't expect to be showing him my phone. And
Did she seem embarrassed when you saw those, Tristan?
She didn't seem embarrassed, but she glazed over him real quick. But my thing is, like, you're showing me pictures, like, recent photos, right? That they were recent. So that's all.
Yeah. Emily, what do you want to say?
Hey, I was just going to say, guys can get the ick, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Girls.
Thank you.
You know, I mean, I hate saying, like, the last comment, agreeing with a man, but it's true. Like, anyone can do what they want, but guys are valid in their feelings sometimes.
We appreciate that.
It is nice, by the way. It is nice to do a second date update where the guy actually is kind of right.
Like
you
I
know?
can breathe now.
Doesn't it make you feel good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank
One
you.
of us.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you.
All right.
This is the home of the dirty on the 30. Throwback Throwdown. Second date update. And War of the Roses. This is Mojo in the Morning.
All right. We're going to get you Jingle Ball tickets. I was like going, we're going to get you. And I'm like thinking, oh, what do we? Jingle Ball, December the 9th, Little Caesars Arena, presented by Capital One, starring Nelly, Big X the Plug, Shinedown, and a whole bunch more. Your chance to win tickets right now. 844-MOJO Live, 95th caller, 844-665-6548. Tickets don't go on sale till tomorrow to Capital One card holders. To everybody else on Friday, win them from us before you can buy them. 844-665-6548. It's Detroit Jingle Ball, presented by Capital One.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, Shannon, this is one of those things where when the story broke yesterday, you're saying not again, and then you're saying in my own town.
That makes national news, and the story is so close to home.
And there's more coming out about shooting at the Church of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Shannon with an update for us right now.
Yeah, so this started with the gunman driving his truck through the front of the church, then opening fire on the hundreds of people who were sitting there worshiping, and then later setting the building on fire. This is the Grand Blanc police chief.
There is a couple additional bodies that we've discovered in the church.
So that makes our total victim count up to 4 victims. As I said before, there has already been the suspect who is deceased as well. So we have 5 deceased persons from this tragic incident.
Now, a couple of things. At least 10 people were shot. There are still others in critical condition. Some are in stable condition. Some are still accounted for as authorities continue to sort through the rubble of the church. The gunman has been identified as 40-year-old Thomas Jacob Sanford. He's from nearby Burton, Michigan. As you just heard, he was killed in a shootout with law enforcement.
I joined the church 38 years ago in that building, and now it's gone. 38 years in that church, and it's gone.
Yeah, we'll continue to give you updates, by the way. Yeah, the shooter. Yes. Yeah. Yep. He fought in the Iraq War. Yeah.
And it was a second shooting over the weekend. There was that shooting that took place in North Carolina, an Iraq veteran, too, who was shooting at a bunch of people that were at a bar off
the boat.
The water there, from this boat. We got to do something with, we talk about guns, and obviously there's issues that we have that we got to figure out. We got to do something with mental health. And there's been too many cuts to mental health, and the men and women who come back from war are the people that you would think would be getting first dibs on any kind of mental health.
Royal treatment.
You basically give your life up for this country, and we completely forget about you the moment that you come back. And I'm not trying to make this guy look like, that was his, that he should be forgiven for everything that he has done with that. I mean, that is just a horrible thing that he has done in change the lives of people. But man, oh man, we don't do anything to help out any people that are struggling with their mental health, and we don't talk about mental health at all. So
we do not enough.
Well,
not nearly enough.
We talk about it. We don't do anything about it. There's a difference between talking about it and doing something about it.
The conversations are always reactive. They're not proactive. It's always, well, this is why this happened, instead of how do we prevent it from happening.
Jennifer Lopez doing an interview with CBS Sunday Mornings, reflecting on her divorce from Ben Affleck.
It was the best thing that ever happened to me because it changed me. It didn't change me. It helped me grow in a way that I needed to grow.
Poor Ben. Best
become
thing
more
ever happened to her.
Self-aware. I'm a different person now than I was last year.
She said her divorce helped her find renewed joy in her life.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton is delaying her upcoming Las Vegas residency, originally scheduled for December of this year. She's pushing it back until the fall of next year because of some health issues. She shared in a message on Instagram that doctors have advised her to undergo several medical procedures, making it impossible for her to properly rehearse and put on a show that she feels proud, that she feels her fans should see. I love, by the way, that she said, as I joked with them, it must be time for my 100,000-mile checkup, although it's not the usual trip to see my plastic surgeon.
I thought that was a great line.
I just love her so much. She emphasized this delay does not mean she's retiring. She just needs to slow down temporarily to properly recover. And did you guys hear the story about this delivery driver in Texas who helped save a woman who was being held hostage in a hotel room?
No.
This is a crazy story. So the guy gets the order on I don't know what app it was, to be fair. And he thought the order was really odd in terms of the items: garbage bags, zip ties, bleach, and a hatchet to be delivered to a hotel room. So he arrives at the hotel and he tells the manager about the order. And the manager, thank God, says, okay, we're calling the police. Officers arrived, got set up. The hostage was able to escape the room. A crisis negotiator was able to get the man inside of the room to surrender peacefully. He was arrested and charged with aggravated kidnapping.
See something, say something.
Crazy story.
Thank God he did.
Yeah. Hey, for everything you missed from today's show, you can always catch up on the podcast. Search Mojo in the Morning in the free iHeartRadio app.
I gotta pee. We'll grab the winner next. Hold on.
Miss something in the Dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
more than an hour without a commercial interruption. We got to get to traffic and weather and commercials because otherwise I'm going to literally pee my pants. And I'm wearing khakis today, and you'll see it. What's going on?
Okay, we are in for another beautiful day. 8:44. We're starting off at 55 degrees. We're going to see sunshine and temps up near 80 degrees again today and actually tomorrow as well. It's going to be a great weather week. No rain in the forecast as of right now. We have an accident blocking the 2 left lanes, 75 northbound at Grand River. Some stop and go traffic from 96. An accident blocking the right lane, 94 westbound after East Outer Drive, and a 10-minute delay, 94 eastbound between Livernois and 75. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Those in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex 12-Hour DM.
Not today, cough and chest congestion.
Most medicines let mucus build back up after 4 hours. With just one pill, Mucinex 12-Hour works continuously to break up mucus and move it up and out. Mucinex 12-Hour. Rid the congestion. Kill the cough. Use as directed. Kill the cough with Mucinex 12-Hour DM.
You know, I was talking to David Femininio, and I laugh because every time I hear a commercial from one of these other big attorneys that are out there, they use their clients like they're trophies. And that's the thing that I always laugh with David Femininio. When the other guys are bragging, you're actually fighting cases and winning for your clients. And you're not sitting there bragging about the big money deal that you just got. You're actually just getting the money deal for your clients. You know, when somebody is injured, they call David Femininio, and he actually takes their calls and he takes care of you like your family. If you've been in a car crash and don't know what to do, you'll need David Femininio. He'll fight nonstop to get you paid. And one of the things that he'll do is not brag about it. David Femininio, call and talk to him personally at 855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH or getdavidgetpaid.com.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Beginning Thursday.
Jelly Roll!
Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
Bryan Adams.
Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Give it up for Sammy Hagar. Mariah Carey.
Hey, this is Noodles from The Offspring.
We have Maroon 5. Good evening. Glorilla! Get loud for John Fogerty.
And so much more. See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu. Beginning Thursday.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
Set your alarm, charge your laptop, do whatever you got to do because tomorrow it's on. iHeartRadio Jingle Ball presented by Capital One is coming to Detroit. And Capital One cardholders, you get first access to tickets starting tomorrow through October 2nd for 48 hours only or while pre-sale supplies last. You do not want to miss this lineup. We're talking Nelly, Conan Gray, Jesse Murph, Big X the Plug, Zara Larson, and more of the biggest names in music all on one stage. So be ready. Bookmark iHeartRadio.com/Capital One right now for all the details.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Hey, it's Steve Gabarra from Zott Ford and Holly, and our Ford Summer Sales event is on with deals so hot you'll need sunscreen when you stop in. We've got 0% financing, 0 down, and 0 payments for 90 days on tons of new Fords. Or come lease a new 25 Ford car, truck, or SUV between $300 and $500 a month, all 0 down. Plus, Zott's tossing in 2 years of free maintenance on almost every lease. Check out the details in our sizzling inventory at dealsinthed.com.
Experience the rooftop vibes at the Cambria Hotel in downtown Drown. Cello, the one and only place to be this Saturday night. Enjoy live music from 7 to 10 p.m. with incredible rooftop views. Then keep the party alive at the after party 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Great music, great people, and unforgettable energy. The fun continues Sunday with summer vibes on the rooftop 2 to 6 p.m. The perfect mix of sunshine, cocktails, and weekend relaxation. Cello Rooftop at the Cambria Hotel. Always elevating your night with nonstop excitement.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
Global, global, global.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentlemen's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be part of a legacy that never stops. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Pepsi has great taste just like you. The Pepsi Challenge is on tour, this time with Pepsi Zero Sugar Wild Cherry, and you get to crown the ultimate taste champion. Bold taste, zero sugar. Try Pepsi Zero Sugar Wild Cherry today. We are pleased to be a Pepsi partner.
This hour brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentlemen's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
Injured? Call 1-800-CALL-SAM because we're Michigan's most experienced personal injury law firm.
More Mojo in seconds.
So got the anniversary coming up in 2 weeks, I think it is, October the 15th. It's also Sweetest Day, and I know that I am going to be having to do something big. This is a big year for Chelsea and I, just with everything that has been going on. Lucido is going to help me. I got to talk to the guys over there. Lucido Fine Jewelry has locations in Rochester, Birmingham, Sterling Heights. If you're looking for that special gift for that special someone or that great engagement ring, go to lucidojewelry.com.
This report is sponsored by Dayquil Intense Flu.
Lots of sunshine today and a high of 80 tomorrow. More sunshine and temps staying right around 80 degrees.
Well, how's that flu, babe?
I don't got this.
You need Dayquil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu, the daytime coughing, aching fever under your flu medicine. You do got this. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by David Femininio. GetDavidGetPaid.com.
Hey, it's Taylor. Until her next era drops, iHeartRadio's got every era of Taylor Swift on one station. The life of a showgirl radio. As we count down to new Taylor music, open your free iHeart app and listen to this exclusive station. 100% Taylor. All the songs, all the albums, and behind-the-song stories from Taylor herself. While you listen, tap the red talkback mic and share the era you fell in love with Taylor to win exclusive merch, courtesy of Republic Records. Open the iHeart app, search Taylor Swift, and listen now. iHeartRadio.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Planet Fitness, judgment-free and just $15 a month.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
That terrible smell coming from downtown isn't the Detroit Lions anymore.
Oh, goodness.
Guess it really was Canada all this time. This is Mojo in the Morning.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Jingle Ball is happening December the 9th at Little Caesars Arena. And the Channel 955 Jingle Ball presented by Capital One. Brianna, you will be there because you got tickets. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We got tickets.
That is awesome. What? I won.
Nelly, if you want to go and then ride with me. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey.
Yes. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes.
That's Nelly?
That is.
Are you serious right
Noted
now?
for Throwback Throwdown.
Bro, what?
By the way, she should not be playing Throwback Throwdown.
Exactly.
I said to her
Take
the other
it
day,
back.
I go, what did you grow up listening to? Like when you were, like high school, college and stuff like that. She's like, I don't remember. Like
Tim
who
McGraw.
Who doesn't? But who doesn't remember the music that they were listening to when they were driving? To
This is a topic
Friday
for another
night
time.
bonfires.
What was your senior song? Did you have a senior song?
No.
Really? Everybody's got a senior song.
Like a song that everybody rallied around. It was like, okay, this come on.
I said,
I'm trying to think.
I said, what's your favorite song that you listen to now? And she's like, it's a Detroit artist. I'm like, you don't listen to any national artist? Like you don't listen to anything that's like an anthem or anything like that?
That I get though, because Detroit is making amazing music.
Yes.
But what was y'all senior song? What do you mean, come
I
on?
think ours,
Don't do
we
that
had
now.
two. We had Green Day, Time of Your
Welcome
Life.
to Detroit, and I don't give an F about you, the only good ones. Go ahead. Yeah.
You crazy for saying
Shout out
that.
42 Doug.
What was your song, Shannon?
I think ours was Green Day, Time of Your Life. And then Leanne Womack, I Hope You Dance, or I Hope You Dance. Yeah. I hope
We
you
had Jeezy and Fabo Geeked Up.
Yeah.
That was our
that's a
that was our
banger.
graduation song. So that whole summer was lit.
Brianna, what was yours? What was your graduation song from high school?
Oh, our graduation song. I don't even remember it. I only remember we were the Dirty Dozen.
What year? What year did you graduate? I'll look and see what
12.
song was the big one.
It was 2012.
All right, hold on a second here. I'm going to look at Billboard
Yay.
Hot 100 2012.
It's a bunch of songs on there.
And here
though.
was the biggest songs from the year that you graduated. Hold on a second. It doesn't come up. You got to
You want me to give you the top 5?
Yeah, give me top
All right,
5.
somebody that I used to know was number 1. Call Me Maybe.
Somebody that I used
Glad You Came. We Found Love. Starships. Wild Ones.
There you go.
I'm sexy and
Any
I
Nelly?
know it.
Any Nelly in that year?
No.
Probably not.
We got to go back a little further.
Nelly and Ride With Me was what, 20?
Bro, that might have been 2000.
2004. That was like,
2002.
Let me see. Billboard.
where was Ride With
Got
Me?
me on the spot.
I
2000.
was sitting in the back
Yeah, the
seat.
album was 2000.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Here's Nelly's biggest songs of all time. You ready for this? What are his biggest songs of all time? You want to know which ones are top the charts?
Come on.
Nelly, Ride With Me, number one song, his biggest song of all time, was on the charts the entire summer. It was the song of summer in 2000. Dilemma with Kelly Rowland.
No matter.
Hot in Her.
Hey.
Just a Dream.
Just a dream.
Air Force Ones.
Get the stuff in my
E-I.
You gotta feel
Country
that song.
Grammar. Country Grammar.
I love Country Grammar.
Over and Over with Tim McGraw.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of, actually. Yes,
Yes,
that's a
banger.
great one.
You're not going to be sitting down his entire performance.
And then what was the other? Oh, what was that?
Grills.
Grills.
Grills is a banger. Shake
Yeah,
Your
listener
Tail
told
Feather was
talk
a
about
banger.
that. Shake Your Tail Feather.
How many songs do you think he will perform?
He
gotta
better do
give
a
a
lot.
Big
lot,
set?
bro. He got to give a lot. Even if he chop them down and just give me the chorus.
I like when
he
they
got
do
a lot
that.
of- he got a lot of
Yeah,
hits.
don't just give us like just give us like a
Tip drill?
Don't do if he does a whatchamacallit, if he does an Usher and gets up there and says, I'm gonna do an acoustic set, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna beat the crap out of him.
I liked Usher.
There's gonna be a moment where I'm gonna put him in a headlock and say, No. I'm gonna take that diamond tooth right out of your mouth.
Pimp juice.
All right, hang on 1 second and we'll get you set up, okay? All right, Mojo in the Morning Show. Phone number is 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548. Text is 95500. You know, I always like to lead with examples here on the show. My goal is to never ask you guys to do anything that I wouldn't do. I have had moments in my career where people have said to me, why don't you show and go? You know what show and go is?
Oh, what are we talking about?
Do your 4 and hit the door. You know, where you kind of show up for the show, just do it and leave. Kind of like the guy next door does every now and again. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. Josh actually works hard. There have been some morning shows, though. I'm always blown away when I talk to some of these other morning shows, and I'll get like a text message, and I'm like, wait a second, your show's still on the air? And they're like, yeah, I left an hour, I voice tracked the last hour of the show.
There's so many shows we know that do that.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it shows in what you guys do. Like, we stay on the air till 10:30 when our show's supposed to be over with at 10, and sometimes we don't even end at 10:30. Sometimes I get Got damn Daniel and Toledo saying, are you guys ever going to end the show?
Daniel, we love you.
So, long story short, Friday, I did my 4 and hit the door. Friday, I needed to get out of here because I had some things I had to do. I had to take some pictures for some stuff.
Dude, you did not even say goodbye to me.
Shannon, I had to go.
We didn't even record our weekend weathers that we were supposed to. We did nothing.
I figured I don't care what the weekend weather is. People will go outside and look outside and they'll figure it out. So I text earlier in the show because I looked at myself in the morning. I was like, man, I should have called and gotten a haircut. I didn't get a haircut. So I text George from Six Salon.
Yeah, George.
Because he works down at the Six Salon here in Detroit on Woodward. They got like 3 locations of it. They got the one I go to all the time with Katrina in Birmingham. Then they have Royal Oak. And then they have one downtown, which, by the way, was my first time ever walking in that salon. I texted him and said, hey, are you in the salon today? He goes, yeah. I go, cool. I was going to ask you if there's any way I could come in and just get a cleanup. I needed a cleanup job because I was taking some pictures. He says, absolutely. He says, what time can you be here? I said, well, I need to do it quick because I got something going on at like 11:30. Can you get me in before? He said, absolutely. He gets me in at 11 o'clock in the morning. We end the show at 10:30. I say, I got to get out of here. I say something to Zach. I go, Zach, I'm going to sneak out of here real quick. If anybody says anything, tell them I'm in the bathroom. And I said, I feel bad. I should talk to Lydia because I always, at very least, sometimes I'll leave and I won't say goodbye to, Kev and Shannon and, now Anna. But I will make sure I say goodbye to the girls because they're in the other room. And Bianca, I think you were in the studio with me when I was leaving. So I think you were in here.
Yeah, I was. I was like, bye, peace out.
Yeah. So I said goodbye to you. But I didn't say goodbye to Lydia. And I felt really bad about the whole thing. And I was like, I should probably text her. And then I'm like, you know what? I'll just go get my hair cut. And maybe after my thing, I'll come back to the station. Because Lydia sometimes will stay at the studios until like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I get over to Six Salon. I park, which, by the way, what a great location.
Straight off Woodward, boy.
By the new Apple store.
That Apple store looks really nice. It was packed on Friday.
Always
They're all packed.
We look like downtown Detroit looks like a downtown city. Like it looks really nice. Like it doesn't look like what Detroit looked like Super Bowl time back in like
2006.
06. Like we actually have buildings. Back then they had fake buildings. They had like styrofoam buildings back then. If you ever heard about that story, it made it look like a fake outside. So I get into the salon and George is there and he goes, hey, one of your people that you work with is here. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. One of the, maybe people that work in the sales department or something like that, or like playing hooky from work on a Friday. And I look over at the, shampoo bowls that they have there. They got like 7 of them lined up they're packed. This place is like jammed on a Friday afternoon. And Lydia's got her head in the shampoo bowl.
She was there?
Yeah, I was.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm playing hooky. She's in the shampoo bowl. She left before the show even ended.
No, I did not. Don't make false accusations. I definitely left out at like
Are
11:05.
you sure? How did you leave?
I recorded station features when we were done.
False accusation.
I got out of here at 11:05.
How did you get there so fast? Because I literally drove all the way over there. I parked in the $20 lot, which, by the way, is expensive as hell to park. That guy's a robber.
Yeah,
in the back.
I know what one that is.
He's a robber.
I do not like him.
I said to the guy, I go, he gets out of a car. First off, he looks shady as hell. He gets out of a car and he goes, that's $20 for 2 hours. I go, $20 for 2 hours and my hubcap's going to still be here when I leave? You're going to sell my car, aren't you?
I got a different guy for you.
Please. Actually, if I knew that Lydia was going there, I would have taken a ride from her.
You should have.
So she goes, so Lydia is there. She's getting her hair done before the show even ended.
That's still not true. But
I ran into Lydia on the way out. I think I was running to the bathroom because we had just ended the show and she had her stuff. And I was like, wait, what's going on? And she's like, I have an appointment.
And I did.
Did she play it off like it was an important appointment?
She just said appointment and I didn't ask questions. But I also live downtown. So imagine this. I'm walking past 6 Salon, I look in the window, I see Lydia and Mojo.
Oh my God.
So then I walked in.
Oh, you walked in too?
Oh, you had an appointment too?
I didn't. But I was like, hey guys.
I was like, dang, I feel really left out. I should have got
Shannon.
my hair washed.
Shannon, the funny thing is, I'm trying to hide myself playing, senior ditch day here.
Yeah.
And Lydia's senior ditch day in before me. She was like there, and she was getting her hair done. And when did you have? First off, is that the salon that you normally go to? Do you normally go to 6 downtown?
No, I normally go to see Carson at 6 in Birmingham, but I started seeing Andrea, who only works at the 6 in Detroit. So I fell in love with the way that she does my hair. So now I go to see her.
Your hair
on
does
Fridays.
look great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shan.
I felt like I was cheating on Katrina on Friday. I felt bad because normally if I call Katrina, she'll get me in. She's great about that.
Yeah.
But I had something downtown and I couldn't go all the way to Birmingham and then drive all the way back downtown.
Yeah.
And so I thought, oh, geez. But can I throw this out there? Has anybody ever caught their coworker doing something during work hours that they shouldn't have been doing? This reminded me so much of the days when we would see our coworkers at like Target in the middle of the day.
Doing yoga.
Or doing yoga.
When you and I
Kelly,
used to
the
do
old
yoga
sales
all the
rep,
time,
Kelly.
and we could make the 12:30 class because we were done with our show. But everybody else was supposed to be working, and we'd walk in and see Heather and Kelly and Andrea. I'd be like, "Oh, hey guys!"
With all the work from home, it has to be common.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you have a former audio producer who would be late for work and he would stop and get bagels on the way in?
It was Eric.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Eric used to, but Eric was different. There's a difference between the guy that always shows up late. Because honestly, I think you show up late. That's the part that you got to at least show up on time. But Eric would show up like late, and he would always pretend like he was stuck in the what was that bagel place that Einstein's?
Einstein.
He would all of a sudden come in with a bag of Einstein bagels, and he'd go, "Man, the line at Einstein was crazy today." I'm like, 3 hours crazy.
And Einstein's doesn't even open until after the show starts.
Yeah.
I'd have been to Belle Isle a few times on my quote unquote lunch break.
Oh, really?
Slid to Belle Isle and chilled, or did other things.
But see, that to me is fair. That's your lunch break. Shouldn't you be able to do whatever you want with that time?
Absolutely. Or you schedule a meeting. I don't know if you're really meeting. You just got to block off your calendar.
Kevin, there have been times where you're like, I'm out. And I'm like, oh, where is he going? He's got like a doctor's appointment or something like that. I know you're just sitting on the couch watching TV.
Crib. Yeah, no, sir.
What's up, Keith? Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Mojo, it's Keith. Remember a couple of weeks ago you were freaking out about the Tigers not making the playoffs?
Yeah, I thought it was not possible. Yeah.
Guess what?
They made it.
I told you, calm down.
Hey.
We are Cubs fans.
Hey,
we know this.
Keith, we're playing the Guardians. What's our record against the Guardians this year? If we don't turn this crap around, we're gonna be out in 2 games. So
It's 0-0 right now.
Fans were pissed that they rested Tarek Skubal yesterday because a lot of people wanted them to win their division, and I thought that was actually ridiculous that fans were upset that Tarek Skubal was sitting. You save him for game 1.
When the playoffs start? Is it this week?
I think tomorrow.
That fast?
If I'm not mistaken, I think that the wild card starts tomorrow. Susan, we're talking about playing hooky from work. What's going on?
Good morning, guys.
Morning. Hi.
So I used to work at Tony Paco's downtown across from the ballpark in Toledo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so one day I wanted to go to a baseball game really early, so I left early, my other shift manager in charge. I get there, and my GM is there who had already called off for the day.
That's great. So he calls off saying that he's not coming to work. Did he say he was sick or something?
Yeah, he said he was sick. He had strep throat.
Oh, wow.
You can't do that, though. You can't, go to a big event like that.
Absolutely.
You're going to run into somebody.
He wasn't sick.
Yeah.
He wasn't sick at all. He just definitely wanted to go to the game.
No, that's what we're saying.
Yeah, I know.
I've had people do this at Pistons games where you see fans getting really loud and the camera wants to point it at them, and people have been like, no, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here right now.
There was a news report I remember back in the day that somebody got busted and they ended up getting fired. I think it was Channel 4 in Detroit did a news report on, the events happening this weekend at Arts, Beats, and Eats. And it was a lady who had called in sick from the hospital. I think it was Beaumont at the time. And called in sick from the hospital. And there she was sitting there having drinks at Arts, Beats, and Eats, walking around. And her bosses ended up seeing it. My favorite ever, though, this was one of my favorite things ever. We used to have a lady that used to work here at the station. Her name was Cheryl. And this is back when you had our offices used to have 28 people just in the front office. And it was the GM. It was back. We had GM. We had a business department.
We had HR.
We had all this stuff. We have none of this stuff anymore. Now it's all in India or something. Now there's
no way it is.
Seriously, it's like some guy answering the phone that says his name is Keith, but his real name is not. And long story short, we would go as a show. All of us as a show would go to shop for bits that we had the next day, like contests and things that we're doing, and we would be walk in the store, and all of a sudden I'd hear, is that Cheryl's voice? And I would go to the next aisle, and it would be all the ladies from the office. And it would be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they've been gone for 2.5, 3 hours.
Team bonding.
And Steve Schramm, the old boss, the general manager, was none the wiser. He thought that they were all in, as Lydia was, a meeting. I love that. Lydia told you she was going to a meeting?
An appointment.
An appointment.
Hey, she didn't lie.
No, I did not. If she would have asked, I would have told her. I don't care.
Celeste, what's happening?
Hi. So when I lived in Alaska, I worked at a doggy daycare center, and we had 2 buildings. They were directly across the street from one another. One was for boarding and playgrounds. The other one was for grooming and another playground. Well, my boss came in, the owner of the buildings, and said, we have to close down the building for the day, so we need to move over what we can to the other building. So we were all moving all the supplies over, and a couple hours into the day starting, my coworker and I realized we had forgot stuff. So we went back to the other building to grab it, and when we walked in, she was in the back of the dog wash area making an adult film with a toy in the dog bathtub.
What? Oh my!
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a second. She was doing her own
Yeah, it was her and then 2
amateur
guys.
Oh.
And she was in the bathtub, and they were filming her,
in
playing with
dog.
herself and her toys in the dog tub.
Oh,
my
God.
gosh.
That's kinky.
Have you ever seen the video? Did you ever go on
No,
Pornhub
no,
and?
she was not a good-looking woman.
As Kev would say, to the Googles.
To the right. I'm searching that. Meow.
By the way, that is the weirdest porn ever. We're having porn at the doggy daycare.
That's doggy style.
How do you Google that?
I don't know. What category does that come up as? What's up, Kristen?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, buddy. Christian, actually, not Kristen. What's going on?
So there was one time that, I was planning a trip to Florida. My brother wanted to go, so he told his job that a family member died. But this guy didn't think it through, so he posted on Facebook his whole trip, and we were on a yacht the whole time. So they called him about 2 days later and fired him.
Oh, my
That's
God.
one excuse I would never use.
Yeah, you do not kill off family.
That's bad karma.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. But I also told him you should have thought about it and been like, my grandma or something wanted her ashes out in the water. So
that's actually a really good one. Yeah. Hey, question for you, Christian. Are you intrigued at all to watch the porn from inside of the doggy daycare doggy bath?
No, I'm okay with that one.
I kind of want to know what it looked like, I'm kind of interested.
I'd rather just imagine it, and I'll be okay with that.
All right. Well, thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
Hey, the Channel 955 Jingle Ball presented by Capital One is happening on December the 9th. Did you know that everybody that comes to the Jingle Ball, whether you buy tickets or win tickets, you're going to be entered to win a brand new car? How about this? A brand new Kia from Summit Place Kia. A $50,000 vehicle. An EV9 is what it's called.
It looks good, too.
From Summit Place Kia and Tanya Lalonde, you can win this thing. Get your tickets starting tomorrow. You can get those at Ticketmaster if you're a Capital One card holder to the general public on Friday, or win them from us in 17 minutes from now. All right, Mojo in the Morning Show. So, Kev, whenever we talk about some of these girls that you're hanging out with,
Relax, man. Stop doing that.
No, I haven't even said what I wanted to say.
You already talking about with some of these girls. I got this brothel, I got this harem of whores.
Well, but I think when you tell stories, you always go, "There's this girl that wants me," and it might be the same girl, but you make yourself look like you got it.
No, I just don't need to name names or give nicknames. I don't want to do that.
So there is a girl. Right?
This girl.
And she wants Kevin to get tested.
Yes. So this is a girl I've known for quite some time, just to get a bit of context. And there may be hesitation in my speech. I may be dancing around things because I do not want to give away that said person's identity. And even though nobody may know them, that person knows who they are. And I've gotten in trouble with stuff like that. And it's preventing me from doing certain things. And I don't want that to be the case this time as I run out of breath. So this person, I've known them for a while. We've had sex in the past. But I don't know why I looked at you when I said I'm sorry. I've known this person for a while. We've had sex in the past, and we've kept in touch, but that part of our relationship got cut off. No, she moved on. I moved on. We've started recently talking again, and I want to, get back to where we was at. Like, I want to do some things. She said, I am interested. Yes, but I need you to get tested and show me your chart.
Period.
I've never had anybody ask me to do that.
Have you ever been tested?
Yeah, for sure. And they swabbed the pee hole, and it was like the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life. And I don't know if every sex test is like that. Like, I don't know if you need to be, I don't know if it's blood or swab your mouth. I don't know. I just did the swab because I was freaking out. Everything's positive about it. Whoa. Everything's negative.
Everything's negative. Okay, yeah.
Everything's negative. It's all green this way. But I've never asked anyone to show me their chart, and I've never been asked before. I didn't know if this was like a common thing. Like, is that what's happening in the dating world where people need to show it with their COVID card and be like, this is what
That to me is a responsible thing that she's doing. But on the other hand, it is kind of awkward that she's telling you that you got to do this. And was she telling you in a moment where you guys were getting romantic with each other? No. She stopped you short?
No, this was a text conversation.
Okay.
Like, we texted. In my mind, I'm like, I need to see your chart. Right?
So she said to you ahead of time, she said, we'll fool around. Like, she basically is giving you the okay that you guys are going to fool around.
Yeah.
But she's saying the only way that you're going to get the okay is if you have a negative test.
Exactly. I proved
How
that.
fast, by the way, does it take for the test to come back?
That part I don't know. I did do some research to figure out where do you get tests.
You call Dr. Warner? You call him Dr. Warner?
Absolutely. You know, I don't need him seeing my stuff.
Wait.
Oh my God, he's a doctor.
Wait, your doctor? You don't want to know?
Not Dr. Warner.
Yeah, why
I need
not?
a female doctor, bro. Let her run it up one time.
You want a female doctor to tell you whether you're...
What does it matter?
I don't want a man, especially a man that I know, like that's that intimate with. No,
he's your doctor. He's
doctor. He's very professional.
Listen, no, guys. Okay, that's not what I'm on.
He's the only person I would want.
No, I mean they're a female. Is they wrong for me to request? It's like if you go in to get a massage, like you don't want a female masseuse.
You you just can't ask for which doctor you want to come in there.
Why not?
Because
you actually probably can. I'm wondering why you don't feel comfortable with Dr. Warner.
See, here's the thing: if it's you get your pap smears and stuff done by him, right?
I get everything. Yes, I do get my pap smears once a year.
But I'm saying, I feel like if a woman...
Actually, I'm due.
I feel like if a woman had something, going on where she needed either to have her breasts looked at or her lady lips looked at, if she requested a female doctor, I don't think anybody would turn their nose up at that.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I get it. So get mine.
So I think if you go into like a clinic and you say to them, hey, I'd like to get a test, they're going to say, okay, put you in room number 4. I don't know if you can necessarily go, put me in with a guy or put me in with a woman.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can ask for that, but.
Why can't you?
I don't know.
Listen, my body, my choice.
What's up? How you doing, Ashley?
I'm doing good. How are you, Mojo?
I'm fantastic, Ashley. You sound like a voice of reason. What do you want to say to Kev?
What's the big deal? Get yourself tested, even for your own peace of mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I don't have a problem with getting tested. It's just nothing that I've been asked of before. I definitely agree with you. People should get tested all the time. I'm in full support of it. I've just never been asked before. I didn't know that was a thing where people said before, show me your chart.
Ashley, have you asked any people that you've been in a relationship with to get tested?
Yeah.
And do you ask
my current boyfriend before we started dating?
And how soon did he go get tested?
Right away.
Like, seriously, that moment, I would have said, all right,
You
great.
want that box.
We're getting laid.
What are you so worried about?
Yeah.
Worried.
Well, I would think that if you're putting it off, and this is the other thing too, like I would be afraid that it would be showing to her that maybe you're worried that you're not going to pass the test.
I'm not worried.
Or just wrap it up and then you don't have to get tested.
No, she's still going to ask for it.
Still gotta, yeah.
She wants to make sure. She doesn't want to catch anything. What's going on? How you doing?
I don't want to
James?
catch nothing. We both gonna get tested.
What's up, James? Do it together as a date.
Yeah.
That should be your date.
It's a date.
Hi, James.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, James.
Kevin, say that A word once again.
But ask. You need me to ask? Is that what you all want?
That's funny, yes. But it is very respectful, and hats off to her for wanting you to be tested.
Yeah. I think it's actually smart on her part, and more people should do it. But I also find it interesting that Kevin still hasn't gotten tested. I would have run out right at that moment.
It ain't that deep.
I get it. I agree with it. But as a woman, if a guy told me that, I would be like, what do you like? Do you think I'm not being safe? Do you think I'm dirty? Like,
I know it's like responsible, but at the same time, you almost get slightly offended.
Insulting.
Yeah.
But I think, though, that you can't worry about offending somebody when you're talking about your health. You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you looking out for yourself.
Markeisha, what's happening?
Me?
Yes, is that you?
It's Mary Marisa.
Oh, okay.
It's Marisa.
Marisa, I apologize. I don't know why I said
that's
Markeisha.
okay.
Marisa, it does say Marisa up there. What's up,
Hall of
Marisa?
Fame brain.
I can take the personality too, but I almost died when Kevin said lady lips. That is the best.
Oh, jeez. Don't make him. Come on.
If a woman wants, if there was a male physician in the room with a woman, there would also be a female nurse or technician just for the patient safety. But so if Kevin wanted a female, there would be another nurse or somebody, a technician. There would also be.
Do they do that for guys too?
Absolutely.
Do they?
Yeah.
They always have like another person?
I went one time and the lady said, I can't be in here with you alone. So she had another lady come in.
Do you think when Kev gets his test done and he gets tested, do you think that Kev should laminate that, put it in his wallet, and have it for the rest of the other ladies I keep talking about on his?
Frame it.
Yeah.
Like a diploma.
But you might have to do it with
Like
each lady.
This is like a driver's license to get on an
You
airplane.
know what I mean?
It's like a good through date.
Yeah.
What do we? This is like the global entry. This is for the woman. What's going on? How you doing, Linda?
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. What's going on? Kev was asked by a girl that he's going to get romantic with to go get tested. What are your thoughts?
I think it's fair, so long as she's going to show him recent results as well, because in this day and age, who can you trust? I mean, we're into the generation that everybody's just, lately, for the last 10 years, everybody's just doing whatever they want, and everyone's changing partners every 2 weeks. So who wants HPV or STDs that are not going to be good for you or deadly?
I want to hear from somebody who had to go get a test and then found out they had something. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Although, Linda, can I tell you something? I read the other day that we're in a non-sex age, that nobody's having sex these days. Why do you look like that? Wait a second. What do you mean?
I don't know.
You don't think that's the case?
I don't think that's.
They're saying no. They're saying that more. They're saying that more people dating these days aren't having sex at all. They're just going on dates and that's it.
Good
so
for them. Are they happy?
I don't know. Maybe they're hopefully safe. They're not having the itchies and the scratchies.
I guess that's one way not to get it.
What's up, Sherry? How you doing?
Hi. Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
I just want, for the love of God, for Kevin never to say the words lady lips.
Oh, God, still on that one. All right, thank you. All right, we're done with that, Lydia. No more calls through. What's going on, Deandra? Hi, or DeAndre?
Oh, yeah, DeAndre. Good morning, Mojo.
Good morning,
What's
Dre.
Everyone knows.
Hi.
What's going on? So I was just saying that I don't think old girl has anything to worry about, because I don't think Kevin is baking too many cookies to have to get tested. I don't think he's getting
You're
that much out
absolutely
here.
right, man. The stove and the oven both off, unplugged.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I think you're going to be all good.
All right. Listen, I got to go. I got to break because I think I already broke in our other two cities. I think they went to a break. We'll be right back.
All right, Add Mojo in the morning to your presets on our free iHeartRadio app. And never miss War of the Roses, the second date update, Am I the A-Hole, or the Throwback Throwdown. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
923, 59 degrees, sunshine, and a high of 80 today. Out on the streets right now, 75 northbound between Lafayette and Grand River. Some stop-and-go traffic from an earlier accident. An accident blocking the left lane, 94 eastbound before Wyoming. It's stop-and-go from Rotunda there. You've got an accident on the right shoulder, 75 northbound at 14 Mile, and a 6-minute delay, 94 eastbound between Livernois and John R. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the in the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by eBay. Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you find the feel you're looking for, from smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at the prices you'll love. eBay. Things people love.
Hey, I want to talk about Michigan orthopedic surgeons. It never happens when office hours are going on. You never get injured whenever you are able to just call your doctor or get into a doctor unless you have a Michigan orthopedic surgeon. Do you know that Michigan orthopedic surgeons have urgent ortho cares? Their sports docs are the best in the business. Matter of fact, all of the best sports programs have Michigan orthopedic surgeons. And with their urgent ortho cares, when your son or your daughter gets injured with their high school or middle school sports, you know that you're going to have somebody there. Skip the ER and go to a Michigan orthopedic surgeon urgent ortho care. You can find out more when you go to miortho.care. That's miortho.care.
Channel 955's legendary Jingle Ball. Presented by Capital One. One night, one stage, one incredible holiday party starring Nelly.
Hi, this is Zara Larson.
Conan Gray. Big X the Plug. Raven Lene. Jesse Murph. Shine Down.
Every year I come out to this.
And introducing Molly and Rachel Chinariri. And a special sing-along moment for K-pop Demon Hunters. Detroit's biggest and best holiday tradition continues. December 9th at Little Caesars Arena. Listen to win your tickets every hour at 30 after. Drive to the show. Drive home in a brand new EV9 car from Summit Place Kia. Great concert and a free car. Free method of entry available. See rules for details.
Capital One cardholders have access to tickets starting tomorrow. Go to iHeartRadio.com/Capital One. Capital One is the proud presenting partner of Channel 955 Jingle Ball, bringing great products, rewards, and services to their customers. What's in your wallet?
After an accident, there are two types of people: those who got the Bernstein advantage and those who wish they did.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
iHeartRadio Earth is here with a new way to enjoy our beautiful planet. Reduce your impact on the environment this fall by packing a waste-free lunch for school or work. Avoid foods with excessive packaging. Use reusable cutlery, napkins, cups, bags, and containers, and recycle or compost any waste when possible. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
Make parking the easiest part of your night with ParkWiz. Reserve ahead and roll right in so you can enjoy the show, the game, or a night out without circling for parking. Save up to 50% off a secured space and skip the stress. Smarter parking starts here. Download the ParkWiz app today.
Attorney advertised. Michigan. Attorney Siegel Law Firm. Paid after dramatization. Top dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
It's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen.
And when it happens, you better hope it ain't a bad one. You better hope it's a little one, a little accident. See, I believe that things happen for a reason. Like everything's been pre-written, like since you was born. If you get into an accident, it was supposed to happen on that day, that time. You were supposed to call Top Dog. You were supposed to ask for some money. You were supposed to ask for a lot. See, it was pre-written on that exact day. When it's pre-written, can't stop it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You were supposed to be in that hospital right now. That exact day, the dog was supposed to bite him. It was pre-written. He was supposed to eat him, but he bit him and bit him bad. Won't do that no more, will they? Any accident, Top Dog Law.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of the legacy. This game is once in a century. Be there at Little Caesars Arena on January 24th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
Injured? Everyone knows Call Sam will fight and win for you. Get the Bernstein advantage.
More Mojo in seconds.
I want to shout out a brand new advertiser to the Mojo in the Morning show, and that is Lighthouse Exteriors. They're actually my go-to for roofing, siding, concrete. They're working on my home at the moment, but they are a faith-based company with a mission to give all of the homeowners they work with a 5-star experience. And look, winter's coming soon. Sign up for a project this month. They're going to knock 20% off the total cost of the project. That's roofing, siding, or concrete. LighthouseExteriors.com.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by ExecutivePlasticSurgeons.com.
Hey, it's Taylor. Until her next era drops, iHeartRadio's got every era of Taylor Swift on one station. The life of a showgirl radio. As we count down to new Taylor music, open your free iHeart app and listen to this exclusive station. 100% Taylor. All the songs, all the albums, and behind-the-song stories from Taylor herself. While you listen, tap the red talkback mic and share the era you fell in love with Taylor to win exclusive merch, courtesy of Republic Records. Open the iHeart app, search Taylor Swift, and listen now. iHeartRadio.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios with over 50 Metro Detroit locations and just $15 a month. Now back to the only thing Michigan and Ohio can agree on. Mojo in the Morning.
All right. It's funny. The only thing that Michigan and Ohio can agree on. I actually heard that there were a lot of Michigan State and Ohio State fans who wanted to see Zach Bryan over the weekend. And people wouldn't go because they did not want to go into the big house.
That's so
I thought that was so funny. Like, are you that much hating of your rival that you don't want to go into their stadium to go see a game? All right, it's Mojo in the Morning show. We're going to give you a chance to win Jingle Ball tickets December the 9th at Little Caesars Arena. And your chance to go to the Jingle Ball presented by Capital One, starring Nelly, Big X the Plug, Shinedown, a whole bunch of others. I don't even know. I gotta memorize
gonna be
this.
there.
Rachel
Chenariri.
Rachel Chenariri.
Yeah.
Well, Rachel Chenariri is gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Conan O'Brien is gonna be there.
Raven Lene.
We're gonna have Raven Lene. I actually like that song.
Yeah.
That is for those that don't know. Sometimes when you hear an artist name, but you go, "Oh, okay, I know that song." Mm-hmm. That song, that Raven Lene song, is actually one of my favorite songs.
Mine too, so good.
If I get you, I'm slowly breaking down. And oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere.
Yeah. I like that song.
Oh, no, I don't need you, but I miss you, puppy.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Zach, did you hear what Zach just said?
No.
Zach said that we're doing a Zara Larson mix at what time? 7 p.m. today.
Okay. Let me put that in the calendar. Wait.
He actually is, too.
Just go get tested. All right, will you please?
Put that in the calendar.
You're putting that thing off. Go.
Mojo in the mornings, dirty on the 30.
All right, Shannon, last dirty of the morning. What's going
I'm
on?
going to get tested today.
So Zach Bryan just set a record. Speaking of that show, oh my God, you guys. He sold 112,408 tickets for his show at the Big House, setting a new record for the largest ticketed concert audience in U.S. history. The previous record was held by George Strait, and he just knocked it out of the park.
Zach Bryan's going to be at Jingle Ball, too, by the way. I just want you to know that. A guy from White Lake, Michigan that Anna Robb went to school with.
The zin in his mouth.
His name is Zach Bryan. He'll be there. Can you imagine, by the way, how fast those tickets sold with the show selling out 112,000? How do they... And I say this with all due respect. I think there's probably only 5 artists in the world that could sell out 112,000 seat venue. Like, I think that Taylor could do that. I think maybe like a Jay-Z could do that.
I don't think Jay could do that.
You don't think so?
I don't.
I mean, who are the artists do you think that could sell that thing?
Beyonce.
Celine Dion.
You think Celine Dion could sell out? Could you imagine, by the way, going to the Big House?
You are like laughing,
Really?
but I think
she's
that
global.
especially now that she's been, she's not going to do another show probably ever. I think she would.
I mean, that is pretty amazing. That just shows you, I guess, the power of Zach Bryan. Like, I look at him and I try to listen to some of his music because friends of mine are big fans of him. Like, everybody went to that show. Everybody that went to go see Shane Gillis all went to Zach Bryan show. I didn't go. I'm not a fan of Zach Bryan. I actually downloaded his music just to hear it. It's all slow to me. Like, I'm listening to it, like, I'm thinking, I kind of like Morgan Wallen because it's got kind of a little bit of an upbeat feel to it.
Same.
But all of the Zach Bryan songs are all, like, slow and kind of, like, depressing.
I couldn't name you one.
They all remind me of
got a lot
songs
of
that they
fans.
play on Yellowstone. You know what I mean? So, all right.
Bad Bunny has been announced as the headliner for this year's Super Bowl halftime show, February 8th, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. This is his second time hitting the halftime show stage. Remember, he did it back in 2020 alongside Shakira and J-Lo. He issued a statement saying, "What I'm feeling goes beyond myself. It's for those who came before me and ran countless yards so I could come in and score a touchdown. This is for my people, my culture, and our history." And then he wrote something in Spanish, and I do not speak Spanish, so I'm not even going to try. But
Mojo?
I'm sure it's great.
I'll translate it for you. He said he's very excited and making lots of money. I think that there's listeners that are not happy about this. And I think we got to wait because remember, there were a lot of people that thought that Kendrick bit off a little bit more than he could chew when he got announced doing the Super Bowl. I was one of them. Bad Bunny is so global that I think that the NFL is trying to be even more global than they are trying to be like patriotically national. And I think that
They just were in Dublin with a game on Sunday.
and I think that Bad Bunny doing this is smart on their part, especially with there's a lot in this world where a lot of people are kind of upset with what's going on right now with the current administration and ICE and stuff. So I think that they get to be a little political without being outwardly political.
I think that's the whole reason why they doing it, and I
You think
cannot
so?
be convinced otherwise. I think this is a F you and a slap you to ICE, saying we putting dog on the center stage for the whole world to see.
Yeah.
And I think he gonna bring out Drake.
You think so?
Yep.
So wait a second. You think because they're good friends?
They have a song together. I don't know if they have more songs, but they got a song called MIA. That's like the only Bad Bunny song I really know. And I
Okay.
like them. But I feel like it's going to be in California. It's a little slight at Kendrick because we still got energy there.
Well, it's also interesting because in California, obviously, there's been more politics going that way. But I think that people are upset because I think that we've been told it was going to be Taylor, and I think that there's a lot
Who told y'all that?
Or Adele, or Miley.
Who told y'all that?
Literally everyone except Bad Bunny.
I think that everybody, we had the commissioner of football on.
He did. He
was on the
teased
Today
the
Show.
possibility.
He
teased it.
He's playing into the thoughts and minds of everybody
For
who
sure.
started the conversation. He
But
never
then
said she was
Swifties
gonna
got
be there.
their hopes up big time.
They been had their hopes up since last year.
Yeah, I think that kind of threw the scent off the dog so much that everybody's like, okay, what's going on? But if you look at our Instagram and Facebook posts last night from this, a lot of people are like, what? Like, people are not happy. But they also are not happy with everything that we post. I don't know. People just need to start being happy.
Amen.
So this church shooting in Grand Blanc.
Horrible.
It's tough to report on in general. It's even tougher to report on when it is just miles away. You know, it's in our listening area. But this morning, the search continues for more victims of that mass shooting at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints after a gunman killed at least 4 people. And I say at least because authorities are still searching through the rubble.
They actually led off all the nightly news shows last night after football. And matter of fact, this is Alex Perez from ABC on the David Muir nightly news from Grand Blanc.
An urgent search for answers in Grand Blanc, Michigan. Federal and local investigators descending on this Mormon church after a gunman drove his pickup into the front doors during a packed service, opened fire with an assault rifle, and then set the building ablaze.
We have an active shooter of the church and PD's on scene saying the building is also on fire.
Police say 40-year-old Thomas Jacob Sanford from Michigan used his vehicle to ram the front doors of Grand Blanc's Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints around 10:25 this morning. As services were underway, authorities believe there were hundreds of worshipers inside. One of them, Paula, a teacher in the church, describing the terrifying moment to our local affiliate, WXYZ.
One of our counselors was up speaking, and we heard a big bang and the doors blew.
He then exited his vehicle, firing several rounds at individuals within the church.
At least 10 people were wounded and 2 killed. Our affiliate WXYZ in Detroit interviewing congregant Bryan Taylor, who was escaping in his car when he encountered the shooter.
He pointed his gun at our car and fired 3 shots. 2 of them went through our windshield and just missed me.
According to police, 2 officers trained in active shooter scenarios arrived on the scene 25 seconds after the first 911 call and engaged the suspect, killing him 8 minutes later. A fire also breaking out in the church, authorities believing that fire was deliberately set by the suspect. The massive 5-alarm blaze forcing firefighters to retreat from the scene.
I have people trapped in the building. Repeat, people trapped in the building.
Investigators say the shooter used an assault rifle. Tonight, reports the shooter had multiple IEDs inside his silver pickup truck, seen here at the entrance of the now destroyed church. Michigan investigators say they will be conducting a search of the suspect's residence just 8 miles from the church and going through cell phone records looking for a motive.
Our church is gone. I joined the church 38 years ago. To see somebody would do this to my church.
I saw an interview with a politician that was going door to door knocking on doors in Burton. He's running for Burton City Council. And he said he encountered the shooter. He knew who he was right away as soon as he saw that. He saw the picture of him. He said, I've seen that guy before. Actually, he recognized his pickup truck with the 2 American flags in the back. And he said that the guy was spouting off when he talked to him about political nature, spouted off about how his wife or girlfriend was Mormon and he was trying to become part of the Mormon church or trying to maybe convert or something like that. And he had anger towards the Mormon church. So I think that we're going to hear probably stories from the FBI in the next, hours here of a motive of what was going on. But that was one story that I initially saw. And I'm sure the FBI's got to be interviewing that, guy, because I saw that all over X yesterday. It makes no sense, and it's so sad. And there are those that just want to go on a Sunday to go worship their Lord. And, we're seeing this happening where the places that you think you're safe, schools, colleges, churches, city hall, places. I mean, anywhere. You don't know if you're going to get shot, for God's sakes.
Yeah, it's terrifying. And lastly, we've been saying it wrong all these years. How do you guys say this word that I have written on my notepad right here?
Marriott.
Marriott Hotels.
Okay.
Is that it?
This is David Marriott talking about how we're all saying it
Who
wrong.
is he?
The owner.
Oh, he's the actual. So he's not just some guy with a name. Okay.
No.
All right.
Taught at East High, actually, which is famous because
Telling
that's
a story
where
about his wife,
High
who's a
School
teacher.
Musical was filmed. So my kids love that their mom taught at High School Musical. But when she was a teacher out there, she had a student named Elliot, and he kept calling her Mrs. Marriott. And she finally sat Elliot down one day, and she said, "Elliot, how do you pronounce your name?" He said, "Elliot." He said, "That's right. It's not Elliot. It's Elliot." It's the same way with Marriott. It is not Elliot Marriott. It is Elliot Marriott. And so the correct way to say it is
I'm not saying it that way.
That sounds horrible.
That's just like Zara is actually Zara.
Is it really?
Refuse.
Is Zara?
Yes.
Well, also, you guys pronounce it Le-Labo or whatever the heck you pronounce
Le-Labo.
it. It's Le Labo.
No.
That's what I swear to you. I was in Paris and they had a and they
But they
called
say
it,
everything funky in Paris because it's Paris.
That's where it's from.
There's one in Detroit and they say Le Labo.
No, they say it in Detroit wrong. I guarantee
It's got to
you.
be
They
Labo.
work at the guy works at the store. He's
Shout
a
out
super
Melinda
fan of
LeBeau.
yours. Huh?
Le Labo.
That means beautiful.
I'll go ask him today.
That's what it is. It's beautiful.
Video.
Le Labo. It's named La Labo. You marry
And
it.
it's Nutella, not Nutella.
Yeah.
Man, I'm saying everything wrong.
For everything you missed
Axe.
from today's show, you can catch up on the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
I actually like it when you say it.
I'm not going to change.
I'm going to ask a question.
I'm going to ask you something after the break.
All right, go ahead, please.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
944, 63 degrees, sunshine, highs up near 80 today out on the streets. Southbound, excuse me, that just disappeared before my eyes. Here we go. Southbound 75 between Dixie Highway and Ortonville Road. We have emergency vehicles blocking all lanes in that area. Again, 75 southbound closed between Dixie Highway and Ortonville Road. Also, 75 northbound in that area also closed. We have an accident blocking the two left lanes, 94 eastbound before Wyoming, and an accident on the right shoulder, 75 northbound at 14 Mile. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex Kickstart.
I woke up feeling like cough, congestion, headache was coming on. I thought, no, I have big plans this weekend. So I took Mucinex Kickstart, all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. Mucinex Kickstart for relief with a kick at your favorite retailer. Use as directed.
Change is always happening. It's a part of life. And when it comes to music, change is all around us. Songs are rewritten, classics are remixed, bands and artists come and go. Even our taste in music changes. But no matter how things change in 5 years, there is one thing that will stay the same: the price of your internet. Xfinity is introducing a 5-year price guarantee. It means you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with their best equipment included for a price that will stay the same for 5 years. Surprised? Life is full of them. One internet price shouldn't be one of those surprises. That's why they have the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Go to xfinity.com/deals so that you can hear more about this and sign up today. That's xfinity.com/deals. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rate applies. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA fixed broadband experience.
Presents 12 hours in the life of a showgirl. Brought to you by Capital One.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift. iHeartRadio has your front row seat for the life of a showgirl.
This Thursday, we're counting down to the release of Taylor's 12th studio album by celebrating every era in the life of the ultimate showgirl.
Every hour, you'll hear songs from every one of my eras.
All leading up to the iHeartRadio album premiere of The Life of a Showgirl, complete with stories behind the songs. Plus, when you listen with the free iHeart app, tap the contest tab to enter for a chance to win an exclusive special edition The Life of a Showgirl guitar, signed by Taylor Swift. It all kicks off this Thursday at 1 p.m. right here on your radio and the free iHeart app.
The Life of a Showgirl era is here on iHeartRadio.
With the Venture X card, you can enjoy easy-to-use premium benefits like a $300 annual Capital One travel credit when you book through Capital One Travel. Plus, you'll earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. The Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
At Priority Health, we know that in life, the unexpected comes left and right.
Honey, I think the baby's coming.
So, it's important you have health coverage that protects you from this
My tummy hurts.
or that. Ow! That's why, at Priority Health, we're here to bring you and your family peace of mind. Here, there, and everywhere, so that you can focus on more important things.
Mom!
Priority Health, coverage that prioritizes you.
Ever notice how ads always pop up at the worst moments? When the killer's identity is about to be revealed. On Amazon Music, we believe in keeping you in the moment. That's why we've got millions of ad-free podcast episodes, so you can stay completely immersed in every story, every reveal, every breath. Download the Amazon Music app and start listening to your favorite podcasts ad-free, included with Prime.
Help the planet with a tip from iHeartRadio Earth. Education doesn't just take place in the classroom. There are many ways children of all ages can learn about sustainability and the environment at home. Visit iHeartRadio.com/Earth for a list of resources, activity guides, and toolkits that are educational and fun for the whole family. Brought to you by iHeartRadio Earth and the National Environmental Education Foundation. To find more tips for smarter, sustainable living, or to take action in your own community, go to iHeartRadio.com/Earth.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com.
Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show. One of the things I love about Chipotle is I can just go to my app, schedule my order for later, and pick it up after a long day at work. My go-to right now has got to be the carne asada. Give me double rice, double beans, extra hot salsa, and of course, you know I'm going to top it off with that guac. And that carne asada, so juicy, so tender, so delightful, and you got to try it for yourself. Chipotle's carne asada is back and here for a limited time. Try it today at any Chipotle restaurant or in the Chipotle app or go to Chipotle.com.
Make parking the easiest part of your night with ParkWiz. Reserve ahead and roll right in so you can enjoy the show, the game, or a night out without circling for parking. Save up to 50% off a secured space and skip the stress. Smarter parking starts here. Download the ParkWiz app today.
There's no place like home. Download the BetMGM Casino app and sign up for a new account to check out our latest exclusive slot, The Wizard of Oz Munchkin Land. New customers get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. Head over to the Emerald City and discover bonus spins, jackpot features, and so much more. Don't forget to download the BetMGM Casino app for exclusive thrills on our latest slot, The Wizard of Oz Munchkin Land. Only available at BetMGM Casino. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of the legacy. This game is once in a century. Be there at Little Caesars Arena on January 24th. Go to harlemglobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
I'm Dan Campbell. Get Bernstein. Get respect. Call Sam today.
More Mojo in seconds.
Detroit, it is time to understand who the greatest cell phone network in the world is. It's Total Wireless, and that's because Total Wireless is the wireless provider that's always in your corner. They got phone plans starting at $25 a month per line when you get 4 lines. But the best part isn't that. It's the fact that Total Wireless is running on the #1 network in Detroit, so you get unlimited data that never slows you down. I don't know what you're waiting for. Look for your nearest store today at totalwireless.com/stores. And in times of traffic, your data may be temporarily slower. Additional terms apply. Rankings based on new metrics. Detroit Root Score for first half 2025.
This report is sponsored by the Harlem Globetrotters.
Lots of sunshine today and a high of 80 tomorrow. More sunshine and temps staying right around 80 degrees.
This isn't just a game. It's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Come be a part of a legacy that never stops. Be there when history is made. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Get your tickets today at harlemglobetrotters.com.
Lions coach Dan Campbell. Do you think about Mojo in the morning a lot?
All I think about, man.
We hear you, Dan. We appreciate you listening to the show.
That's all I can think about is you guys and how I set you up for the best possible advantage I can give you to have a season. I swear to you, man.
Thank you, Dan. We just want to make sure you're not the same old Lions after all this is done.
I just need you to trust me. That's all.
Okay. We trust you.
Please.
After hearing today's show, Coach Campbell, do you have any advice for the show?
Let's be better tomorrow.
Hey. A couple stories I wanted to get to because I saw them and I'm like, holy crap. Did you guys hear the story about the stowaway that they found in the American Airlines flight that was coming from Europe? So a stowaway was found dead Sunday in here it is. Hold on. Here, let me play it for you.
Like in the luggage?
No,
area?
the landing gear. They actually got into the went into the landing gear. And they stayed inside there thinking that they were going to get a free flight over. Hold on.
Stowaway found in the landing gear of an American Airlines plane. The flight had come from Europe. The person has not yet publicly been identified, and an investigation is underway. Aviation experts say stowing away in a wheel well almost always ends in death. This morning, states of emergency are.
Isn't that crazy? So let me tell you a little bit more to the story. The person that they said that got into the wheel well. Got into it where in Europe was it? No, I'm looking through the article here. It doesn't say it in the article. It just says Europe. Europe's a big place.
Spain.
No, so they were flying to Charlotte, and they found the people that worked at the Charlotte International Airport found a body, and their only belief is that they died because they were trying to jump on the plane. They said the human body was exposed to many hours of temperatures that were low as minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit. They said that there was extensive frostbite, loss of limbs, and the person probably was dead or at least brain dead within seconds because of the lack of oxygen that they had. Is that insane?
That's a wild way to go.
Another story that is pretty crazy. This one actually is a local story, and I want to know more about this thing. A man found living with a decomposed body of his wife for a long time inside of a Bloomfield Hills home.
Saw that.
Police are investigating a highly decomposed body of a woman that they found in a Bloomfield Township home on Saturday, around 12:15 p.m. On the 27th, officers were called to the house on the 4600 block of Hedgewood Drive for a welfare check. Inside, they discovered a woman who appeared to have been dead for a long time. Her husband had been living in the home with her remains and was distressed. Police say that the woman was in her late 50s, so it wasn't like she was really old. It wasn't like this is a granny situation. Investigators have not determined how long that she had been dead. According to Bloomfield Township Police, there is no signs of foul play. How do they have no signs of foul play? The lady's been dead in the home for a while.
It sounds like Gene Hackman.
You think? Maybe one of those things.
Why didn't he call 911?
Said he was in distress.
An investigation is ongoing right now. I'm reading some of the comments in the Metro Detroit News.
There's more. obviously more than that story.
And it's interesting. A couple of these people, though, are saying that their grandpas died this way.
Wow.
One person here said...
You got to check on your people.
One I shouldn't read
were people being mean?
Read it. Share with the class.
What did Victor comment?
I think this is Misfit Victor. That must be the happiest marriage around.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
He did love her, though. That's love to me.
He did love her because he didn't want to get rid of her.
Okay.
Wow.
It's like so sad.
That is very sad.
If that's I don't know. There's a hair in the butter.
You think?
Yeah.
And then one last story I want to do here, because this is a good story. I can't believe, by the way, these are all 3 stories I cannot believe you didn't choose to do in your dirty. You would have had...
I'm sorry, I was a little busy today.
You would have had the best report ever. Did you hear about the man who was arrested after doing a TV interview saying that he killed his parents?
What?
Yeah, a New York man arrested on Thursday after admitting during a television interview with a local television station that he killed his parents before burying them in his backyard. The Albany police said in a statement Thursday that officers arrested Lorenz Krause, 53 years old, after he confessed to the killings on an interview that he did with the local TV station. Let me see if the interview is on here. I'll play the interview for you guys. I want to hear this thing. So this station must be one of those stations.
Well, thanks for sitting down with us. We really appreciate it. We'll get to the statement.
Hold on. This is like, I wake up on Saturday mornings just to watch Charlie Langton on Fox 2. Because Charlie, to me,
he's the best. You
would never see this in any other city. You would never see Charlie Langton on television because everybody puts the polished news guy, kind of like, you see the new guy that's on Channel 4?
No.
Ty Grizzly or something, whatever the guy's name. Ty
His name
something.
is not Ty Grizzly.
Ty Bentley.
You talking about T Grizzly?
No, this guy's he's got muscles upon muscles. The new guy on Channel 4.
Can't Google him.
He's got python
He does have a very newscastery
arms.
name.
And he's got,
what is his name?
That's the kind of guy they put on television.
Steele.
Yes,
Ty Steele. So they don't put a Charlie Langton on television. You don't see a Charlie Langton. This is what the station is. It's like a Saturday morning thing.
First, we want to talk about the more recent event, actually the prior events and now the more recent events. Take me back to the summer of 2017. What happened to your parents?
My mother wrote me a note, which the police must have now, describing her walking across Whitehall Road. I mean, not Whitehall, Wolf Road. And she fell down on her face. And she had, when I saw her a week or so later, yellow and green, black and blue marks from this. And she wrote that down.
This guy's wearing shorts and gym shoes. And
that was a situation that became a problem because when elderly start to fall down, the time comes that they start to, beginning of the end. And my father also had cataract surgery, and he lost his vision to double vision, so he couldn't be he couldn't drive. So they were losing their independence and so forth. And my mother had a brother who had Alzheimer's.
So they're airing this interview, I guess, which, by the way, I'm looking at this interview. This is like a long interview. It's like 30-some minutes.
Also had Alzheimer's. And
so I think he did an assisted suicide thing, it sounds like.
They put catheters into you. They, they rip your teeth out to try to keep you, the whole 9 yards.
The guy, by the way, I'm looking at this guy. This guy, honestly, is telling them his story. And while he's telling them the story and talking about the fact that he killed his mother and father and then buried him in the backyard, somebody at the
You missed that part.
Right, you left that out.
I didn't tell that story? I thought I did in the headline.
You left out the burying in the background, in the backyard.
He admitted to killing his family. He killed them, buried them in the backyard in his New York homes 8 years ago.
Oh my God.
New York, they
the
don't have a
rest
lot
of the
of
family
backyard.
thing happened.
And
That's a great question, Anna.
He did the interview with the local station. By the way, what a get. That's a good interview.
He had no idea what he was getting himself
You think
into.
so?
He set off for that. No, sir.
He was like, I thought I was going to be talking about the local market that's selling flowers for the fall or something.
Have we ever had someone confess to a crime on air and we had to call the police?
Anna, that's a great question. I think we did once. I think we had a confession one time. I used to do a bit on the show called Confession Wednesdays. And we did a confession one time, and the person admitted to killing. And then we actually had the local police, but also the federal guys, FBI, ask us for the audio of the whole thing.
Let's bring back Confession Wednesday.
Should we?
Like it. Yes, we should. Especially this Wednesday.
I actually have. You know what I have here? I do the Pope confessional. Maybe we should, you haven't seen that yet.
I go to confession.
Like you do?
You have like a priest confession?
Yeah. You got a whole vibe.
Like that? That's what we're talking about?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Hold on a second. You can see this thing.
Is that right under there?
That's hilarious.
This is it right here. Bless me, Father, for
I feel like I'm in confession right now.
if somebody would like to confess to burying somebody in their backyard. I'm ready.
Anna, they wear these at your confessionals?
No, I go behind a screen, but he does look like a priest.
When y'all go behind that screen, do y'all really get stuff up y'all chest? Like, do you really feel like now's the time and you've said your deepest, darkest secrets?
I do.
For real?
Yeah, I've even done, my dad's best friend is a priest, and I've confessed to him without the screen, and I still tell him everything.
You think he tell your dad stuff?
Hell no, he's not allowed. It's like HIPAA.
That's my best friend, though. I'm telling him something. That's his daughter.
I used to have to go to confession all the time when I was in school, middle school. Like they would make us
sacraments.
They would make us go in 8th grade to go to confession, and we'd go in there. The interesting thing was you choose the screen, but the Monsignor knew our voices.
Right,
you know what I mean, the whole time.
Mm-hmm. We didn't have the screen.
Oh,
you just sat in a room.
You had to do face to face.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's interesting.
Isn't that wild though that the cop somebody actually ended up at the police station, the Albany police, and then went and they arrested him. And they have, hold on a second, I think they have the video here
of him getting arrested.
I think they have.
Is it still in the interview?
If
he get arrested during the interview, this is goated.
I think I closed out of it. Yeah, you can find it. It's on Instagram.
Okay.
That it's WRGB. Yeah.
It's like red, green, blue.
The guy ended up. All right, so those are 3 stories that I didn't get a chance to talk about because Shannon chose to not talk about them.
What
she
a
chose,
miss, Shannon.
I'm just kidding.
WKQI Detroit. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations, 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning, live.
Actually, we had a lot of breaking stories today, and we had so much tragedy with what's going on in Grand Blanc. Last thing we want is guy killing his parents in the backyard. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning show. Shannon's got an issue with squirrels that she's going to...
It's either squirrels or chipmunks. Red squirrels, chipmunks. It is something that they have decided to bring all of their friends and family and build a home in the wall of my house. Upstairs on the second level alongside my bedroom and Smith's bedroom because ours are right next to each other. Anna, you can hear things running around in the wall. It is so loud. It was so loud yesterday morning, in fact, that Smith couldn't even sleep.
Wow.
So he had to get up and go downstairs on the couch. But I need, if you work for a company that does this, I need your help like today.
Maybe it's
and
rats.
I'm not joking, huh?
Maybe it's mice or
Well,
rats.
so I can see.
Oh, that would suck.
Here's why I think it's those little red squirrels or chipmunks is I can see them like coming up. Like I have a window right there, so I can see them coming up and they're disappearing into like something on the side of my house.
There's been a lot of stuff happening at your house.
Dude, let me tell my house is a construction zone, as it always is.
What are some of the other things?
Remember the ceiling?
The ceiling just caved in.
Yeah.
So I have no ceiling part of my first floor.
What else you got?
I have no
Do you
bathroom.
think that
upstairs?
Do you think that they ate through your plumbing and that's how that leak came into play? You got squirrels eating through your stuff?
No, it's kind of a different part of the
So
house.
it's just different
but
stuff?
It's like when it rains, it pours. Literally,
yeah.
it is. I was talking to our boss Tony about this because I was telling him, "Hey, I think I might have like animals. What do I do?" And he said, "Because Tony does he's like a DIY kind of guy for
Come in
his
here.
house.
Is he right outside?
I don't
Or
know.
no?
Because he's doing something. Okay, he's doing something in his bedroom. He's building a closet. And he said he ripped out part of his wall and he found similar squirrels, chipmunks, something. He filled 3 garbage bags with walnuts. Yes.
He had.
That's going to be my wall.
Listen.
Are you nuts?
When you said this, all I can think about is the squirrel. How sad he is when he come home. All his winter food is gone.
Get out of my house.
Can you imagine? He done worked his ass off this whole year.
That's
about the
so
feast.
many.
His family. What about his kids?
And you guys know me. My kids try to save chipmunks. I don't burn.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, get the F out of my house. It is so loud. You can hear them. And then you can hear. Here's where I know they have nuts in there. You know, like when I'm trying to think, like when you put marbles in it, like you can hear all of the things rush. Yes, I can hear that.
Yeah. They're falling. They're getting into place. It's like Plinko.
It's like Plinko.
Yeah.
In my wall. That is a great analogy.
It's funny because I had to look up what is the difference in the looks of a chipmunk and a squirrel.
A red squirrel. Red squirrels are little teeny tiny demons.
You never seen Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Well, I know I've seen it, but
Theodore?
but chipmunks and squirrels to me,
No, they're so different.
Basically it's the tail, isn't it? That would
And
be
they're
the difference?
smaller. They're significantly
very small.
smaller.
Mm-hmm.
It's so funny because of Jamie Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, and I were talking over the weekend, and they had I think it was a chipmunk or a squirrel. What is that? Is that a chipmunk or a squirrel?
Let me see. Shannon, look, you the
What is that?
expert.
That's a squirrel.
That is a squirrel?
Squirrel.
A squirrel came up and ran and sat on his daughter's lap.
No.
Oh, they too close.
And
I
now-
love squirrel watching.
And now
Squirrel
he's got
watching?
it at his house for a pet.
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
kidding me?
There's no way.
I mean, I would be like,
There's no
there
way.
ain't-
Well,
put
does he
that
want
down.
friends? Come to my house and get them. Oh.
Man.
Squirrel? What do you do squirrel watching? What the hell is that?
It's a club at Michigan State, actually. That's when I got into it.
Oh, bored as
So
hell up there.
They're
Oh.
very friendly.
How do you watch? Like, what do you do?
You watch them bury their nuts. It's crazy to watch
They have
them.
a
They're
club.
like,
They have a club at Michigan State
Yes.
for squirrel watching.
Yes. I swear. I was there in 2018. If it's not still there, it was there.
What do you guys do? Just get high and watch this, or what do you?
No, you go outside to the parks and you watch the squirrels. It's like a hobby.
My friend Kelly does have a picnic table in her backyard attached to her fence, and it's about this big. It's for squirrels.
Yeah, and you can get
To eat
really
their nuts
friendly
on.
with them and like give them walnuts and stuff, and they'll come right up and eat them.
That is a high person's thing.
If I pay for my son to go to college, only to hear that he joined a squirrel club. What's up, Jen? How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good.
What's going on?
So, Shannon, remember how you and Wes were like thinking about moving a while ago?
Yes, trust
but
me.
Things fell through.
Yeah.
I think maybe this is a sign that y'all should. Like everything keeps going wrong with your house.
No one's gonna want to buy it though.
That's true. She's told all these stories. Hey, by the way, aren't you the lady on the radio? I just dropped my price by 10 grand. Hey, Jen, a question with the squirrels and all this. What would you rather? To have your house infested with squirrels? What was the other one?
Bats is a big one.
Bats, we had that.
No
Mice.
way.
Rats, all the
Ants.
ants.
Termites.
Ants probably the one I'd rather have
Give
the
me the
most. You can get
ants.
rid of ants.
Yep.
Yeah. The rest of these ones. Man. Danny, what's up, Danny?
Hey, she could come over my house and watch these stupid squirrels dig holes in my grass and eat up all the tomatoes that I grew in the back. I really want to get rid of them.
Go for it, Anna.
Yeah. You got to be careful, by the way. A lot of times people are saying that all your vegetation, like plants and flowers and all that stuff, all the animals are eating them. They say that the deer are doing that now, too. Like you got
The deer get blamed for everything.
There's stuff that you can spray on them, I guess. I guess there's like some kind of spray that you can put on them.
I tried that. Nothing keeps them away. These squirrels just jump out from the wall,
Really?
come down in the middle. You don't understand. I think they're too smart.
Yeah, I think there's something that sends off a smell to them that keeps them away from that stuff. What's up, Lori? How you doing?
Good. How are you? Hey, I just wanted to tell Shannon that we had the same thing in our house, and we called critter control, and they came right out and they set traps on your roof and get all the squirrels out of the house.
So you guys also had the squirrel infestation?
Oh, yes, and you could hear it scratching in our living room, and I would pound on the walls, and they just didn't even care.
Yeah.
How did they get in? What did they get in through?
I think it was through like a roof vent.
Okay, so mine is through the fascia on the outside of my house, which tomorrow morning I'm having redone by this lighthouse exteriors that I keep talking about.
Okay.
So in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I know where they're getting in. I can see it, but I need to get them out before I seal it, or else they're gonna die and it's gonna smell.
Yeah.
So the other thing we had too, we redid a bathroom in our house, and when we took the walls down, we had all the walnuts come out, and there was actually a squirrel skeleton in our
squirrel
skeleton.
wall. It's perfect for this time of the year. Shannon, I saw your post of the Halloween stuff. This is perfect. You got fall animals that are living with you right now.
Skeleton is
crazy. No.
Tony, you got a house. You said you had to clean it. Shannon was saying a bunch of nuts out of your house. Our boss Tony Travato is in.
Yeah, I tore up the floor, which who doesn't do that? And then,
it was the floor, not the wall. That's right.
When I tore they're in the wall too. There was at one point a whole family of squirrels apparently in there, and they brought walnuts in because they're looking for a place to hang out.
Cav said that they're going to be pissed when they come back home.
Fuming.
They are.
And I'm mad at you for that. How you gonna feed his kids now? He done worked his ass off the whole spring, summer, building up a treasure trove of delicious walnuts so that his family could eat when they hibernate in the wintertime. And you just gone and thrown them out.
You know what? I got a guard cat named Billy. He's going to take care of him when he comes back.
Well, Billy wasn't doing his job, apparently.
No, Billy wasn't around then, though. Okay. So
how crazy. You and I were just talking about this on Friday all weekend long. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
Was
Scratching
it really
in the wall.
bad?
Yes.
There's nothing worse.
And like Kev says, the plinko of whatever they're bringing in. Yeah.
The walnut.
Buy an old house.
What,
Yep.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
What's up, Marvin? Hi.
Hey, what's going on? First of all, Anna, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Marvin.
Had to do it, Kevin. Hey, Kev, I ran into you at the ice cream thing yesterday.
Yeah, it was nice meeting your family, my man. Great family.
Yeah, it's cool. But, yeah, we got a thing in our attic where it's a hole on the side. And I think I got about 3 or 4 squirrels constantly going in my house. And we cannot get rid of them. And they always in the attic, always going in the walls, making noises, scratching.
You can't seal
The worst
it?
thing is No, we were trying to do that, but think about it. If you could get one of those that die in your wall, your house is going to be kicking for weeks.
Yeah.
Can you throw like a smoke bomb in there? Like smoke them out?
Well, I think what Shannon said is true. You don't want them dying in your wall because that's when it's going to smell.
That caller just said call Critter Control. I just went to their website and I have somebody calling me here in a couple minutes because I don't know what's worse, the sound or the smell that will happen.
Wait till you see what those guys look like that come out to do that.
I don't even care.
They own critters.
I had the Batman come out, and that guy came out, and I'm going to tell you something. He was a guy in high school that looked like he should have been Batman. What's going on, Leanne?
Hey, morning, guys. How are you?
We're good. What's going on?
So about 10 years ago, my husband and I bought our house. We went to go do an inspection, and the inspector noticed there was like moisture in the ceiling. And we contacted the owners, and there was a whole raccoon family in our ceiling of our house.
That's the worst.
And so they trapped all of them. And a couple years later, when we replaced our chimney, there was a squirrel that got trapped in our fireplace on Halloween.
Oh, God.
So
you turn that fire
getting
on.
rid of a squirrel out the front door.
Raccoons roasting on an open fire. By the way, I will say this: out of every animal that you could have, raccoons hate people. Like they want to tear your eyeballs out.
They're so cute.
So squirrels are cute. Squirrels and chipmunks, they're cute. Raccoons, they want everything to do to get you,
and they're crafty.
They're my favorite animal.
Really?
Fun fact.
Where do you grow up? How do you do
White
this?
Lake.
You squirrel watching? Your favorite animal is a raccoon.
How many raccoons do you run across now that you live in Detroit? You probably never see any
I
raccoons.
actually did see one time.
Really?
But I've been here 5 years, only seen one. So
wow,
not the best odds.
All right. We'll be right back.
You love the Tigers.
Fair ball down the third base line, and the Tigers win it.
You spend summers up north. You drink pop, and you listen to Mojo in the morning. Yep, we're proud to be from Michigan. This is Mojo in the morning.
Man, my boy Stevie G, a.k.a. Steve Gabara at Zott Ford and Holly. He's always making the buying and leasing new and pre-loved cars, trucks, and SUVs simple and easy. And if you're in the market right now, you're thinking it's going to be fall time, I need to upgrade or I need to switch to what I'm getting, he's got deals for you. They're getting rid of their 2025s and making room for the 2026s, and that is good news for you. They got 2025 Ford Escapes below $200 a month. I'm going to say that again. 225 Ford Escapes below $200 a month. That is a deal. Or you can lease a 2025 Bronco Sport or Mustang Mach-E for around $250 a month. And the best part is that there's zero down, 0% financing, and zero payments for 90 days. And if that's not enough to get you in the door, they're also throwing in 2 years of free maintenance on almost every single lease. It's Steve Gabar, his entire team, Zott Ford and Holly. Check them out or visit online at dealsinthed.com.
Set your alarm, charge your laptop, do whatever you got to do because tomorrow it's on. iHeartRadio Jingle Ball presented by Capital One is coming to Detroit. And Capital One cardholders, you get first access to tickets starting tomorrow through October 2nd for 48 hours only or while pre-sale supplies last. You do not want to miss this lineup. We're talking Nelly, Conan Gray, Jesse Murph, Big X The Plug, Zara Larson, and more of the biggest names in music all on one stage. So be ready. Bookmark iHeartRadio.com/Capital One right now for all the details.
It's the gaming event of the year, featuring T-Pain's Nappy Boy Grizzlies versus Neo's Gentleman's Gaming. It's a 4v4 matchup featuring Call of Duty, Tetris, Trackmania, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4, and Tekken 8. Season 0 of the Global Gaming League is live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Head over to globalgamingleague.com. Global.
We're Michigan slip and fall lawyers, and we fight negligence. Negligence that leads to needless injuries. Michigan Slip and Fall Lawyers has handled hundreds of slip and fall cases. Contact us now at falllaw.com and get your free consultation. That's falllaw.com.
Experience the rooftop vibes at the Cambria Hotel in downtown Drown. Cello, the one and only place to be this Saturday night. Enjoy live music from 7 to 10 p.m. with incredible rooftop views. Then keep the party alive at the after party 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Great music, great people, and unforgettable energy. The fun continues Sunday with summer vibes on the rooftop 2 to 6 p.m. The perfect mix of sunshine, cocktails, and weekend relaxation. Cello Rooftop at the Cambria Hotel. Always elevating your night with nonstop excitement.
Do Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keep coming back? Tremfya, guselkumab, may help, with rapid remission achieved at 12 weeks and lasting clinical remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible improvement of their intestinal lining at 12 weeks and 1 year. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Approximately 3 out of 10 patients were in endoscopic remission at 1 year, based on areas visualized on colonoscopy, which may not represent the deeper bowel layer or entire GI tract. Individual results may vary. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
This hour brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LIMO for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LIMO for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LIMO.
This isn't just a game, it's a once-in-a-generation event. The Harlem Globetrotters 100-year tour. Celebrate 100 years of high-flying dunks, 100 years of show-stopping moves, and 100 years of changing the game. Bring the whole family and be part of the legacy. This game is once in a century. Be there at Little Caesars Arena on January 24th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
Stop settling for weak sound. It's time to level up your game and bring the boom. Hit the town with the ultra-durable LG X Boom portable speaker and enjoy vibrant sound wherever you go. Elevate your listening experience to new heights because, let's be real, your music deserves it. The future of sound is now with LG X Boom. And for a limited time, save 25% at LG.com with code FALL25. Bring the boom. X Boom.
Hi, it's Dr. Joy Harden-Bradford here. I'm proud to support iHeart Recovery Month and Mobilize Recovery to help elevate and normalize conversations we should all be having about addiction and mental health conditions. Whether you're struggling or have a family member or friend that just needs to know recovery is real, you can be the difference that inspires someone to start their recovery journey. Special FYI for college students, resources and real talk are happening this fall with the Campus Surge Tour. Learn more at iHeartRecoveryMonth.com.
Mojo in the Morning, powered by me, Steve Gabarra at Zot Ford and Holly, where you can lease a new 25 Ford F-150 at $363 a month, 0 down.
WKQI, Detroit. More Mojo in seconds.
Sono Bello gets you. They know the stress of balancing summertime and a work-life balance, but you slate it. So if you're ready for a little me time, Sono Bello has an end-of-summer surprise gift for you. Schedule your visit in the next 3 weeks during Sono Bello's special annual fall savings event. You earn some self-care, and right now you'll get the same incredible discount that friends and family of Sono Bello doctors, nurses, and staff get. Whether it's 1 or 2 problem areas or a total mommy makeover, this is your time. And micro-laser fat removal is the one-visit way to lose stubborn fat and inches permanently. Tummy fat, gone. Side fat, gone. Thighs and arm fat, yep, you guessed it, gone. Even jiggly skin vanishes in one comfortable visit. So schedule your consultation now for your special fall savings event discount. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sono, BELLO.com/radio, sonobello.com/radio.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Everybody wake up. Mojo in the Morning, where we're always just minutes away from proving how stupid morning radio can be.
All right, it's embarrassing to even talk about right now, but it's something that has to be said because I think that I am at a point right now where I am worried. I had to go to the bathroom earlier this morning, and when I left to go to the bathroom, I actually normally never do number 2 here, but for some reason could not do number 2 before I left for work this morning and realized that it was getting closer and closer to me being late for work if I decided to stay a little longer at home sitting on the toilet. So I went number 2 during a commercial break. And I want to know if anybody has ever injured themselves sitting on a toilet. Because I'm going to throw this out there. Is there anybody that has ever had to go to the doctor when the doctor said, "What were you doing?" You were on the toilet just going to the bathroom.
Did I hear Elvis died on the toilet?
He did, I believe. Yes. I think, and I have a weird feeling that I retore my shoulder.
You're lying, bro. You're absolutely lying. How?
I went to the bathroom, and when I went to the bathroom, after I did, I was grabbing toilet paper from my thing, and now from the, not my thing, my thing, it would have been weird. By the way, I keep my toilet paper in my thing. Would that be great if you could actually do that? So you had like a little compartment within your privates where you can just like pull things out. It'd be the death of fanny packs at that moment. No, I'm grabbing the toilet paper, and I haven't. So I injured myself 6 months ago almost. It's like I'm almost on the 6 month mark, which is what they said would be my recovery. I wiped my booty using my left hand for the first time in 6 months. And I think I haven't used those muscles in the longest time that literally I felt a sharp pain go across my shoulders to each other. I haven't felt a pain like that since I fell down the stairs at Harper's.
Why are you wiping your booty with your left hand?
I don't know.
That's so.
Why? What's wrong with you? Why can you not wipe your booty with your?
Once in my life wiped my butt with my left hand.
Not consciously.
Why?
There are some
because I'm
lefties out here, though.
right-handed.
Yeah.
So when I turn this way.
Okay.
You gotta use your dominant hand.
But I like to use my left sometimes.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I don't like. I haven't.
You're
used
ambidextrous when you wipe.
I haven't used my left since May the whatever the heck it was when I had shoulder. Well, actually, it was before that. Since before having the shoulder surgery, since the Dad's Day back in spring, I think it was. But Shannon, that's interesting. I always would use my left beforehand.
Are you a lefty?
Now I'm using my
No, he's a righty.
Right.
Do you use your left hand for anything else?
Don't you guys always wipe with the same hand? Am I weird?
No,
I always wipe with the same
Is everybody
hand.
right-handed here?
Yes.
I've never wiped with this hand.
So right-handed people always use their right hand. Left-handed people use their left hand?
That makes sense.
Is that what it is?
I feel like
your dominant hand?
That makes sense.
I actually normally would use my left. I actually enjoyed using my left, and now I feel really like long story short, I went and did my wiping, and as I was doing my wiping, it felt like a sharp pain, like almost across. I thought I was, for a second there, I thought I actually tore it or did something.
Wow.
It's gotten better since then. Like it's better now. Like I can actually move around.
Yeah.
But I sat outside the bathroom for a second going, I think I just retore
Oh my God. What could you imagine? You'd have to get that surgery again.
And I would have to tell people how I did it again.
That's worse than the first story.
Back to back embarrassing stories.
Falling down the stairs. Number 2, wiping my ash. What's going on? Rosalind, what's happening?
Hey, you guys. I just wanted to say it's the perfect morning for me to say this. I injured myself at my friend's bathroom. Her toilet seat had a crack in it, and I injured my lady with.
Oh, my God.
Wait a second.
You did not.
Hold on a second.
She used Kev's term.
You bust your lips.
You injured your coochie on the toilet?
Yep. My lady lips. I sat down so fast, I didn't know she had a crack in it, and it pinched my stuff.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Unlocked.
Ow,
Wait,
ow.
How can you, by the way, that person should be sued. I would call Top Dog Law.
Top Dog Law.
I would tell them that I sat on a broken toilet seat. How can they not have a better toilet seat than that at their house?
It was crazy. I'm like, you and your husband didn't get back together?
Oh, is everything okay, by the way? Or do you have sensitivity there? Or do you have...
Yeah, it's fine. No
how would you
nerve
like
damage.
to lose? How would you like to lose feeling in your vagina because you sat on a toilet seat?
Oh, that would have been horrible.
I'm suing.
I've heard of guys that have slammed their nuts on. I have heard of that
On what?
with the seat coming down.
How?
Like they had like the seat came up or something like that, and their nuts got caught in between the seat and the actual ceramic of the toilet.
Correct.
What's up, it truly is. What's up, Steve?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. We're talking about injured on the toilet.
Yeah, well, your injury is because it's not injured again. You haven't used them muscles.
Yeah.
And I had the same thing. It was my knee, though. And when I stood up different off the toilet, it felt like I ripped everything apart. It's because you haven't. The nerves have not had a chance to feel anything.
Yeah, I'm going to the physical therapist today, to team rehab today, and I'm going to ask them if I'm okay. I'm worried about this.
Yeah.
I got to hope
well, I would be because it sucks.
Yeah. There's nothing worse. Can you imagine that? You get all this rehab done. You get a great doc like Dr. Beatty doing the operation, and I got to go back to him and have another operation because I injured myself on a toilet. What's up, Chuck?
So Charmin is stronger than you?
There you go. Funny guy.
Is that going to be your PT? Is that your PT today? Rolling toilet paper?
Funny. Yeah, funny guy.
He's like a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, thank you, funny guy. What's up, Kelly? Hi, how you doing?
Hi. Oh, so very embarrassing. I guess anything on the toilet with hurting your back is.
What did you do? Sorry, hold on a second. Are you on the toilet right now? What is going on?
No, I was calling because I hurt my back while I was peeing, and I sneezed and threw my back out.
Oh, that's awful. That's the worst, isn't it?
Oh, awful. Awful. And mind you, I did this at like 25.
That's
At
actually
25.
really common.
For real?
Yeah.
25 years old, you know what I mean? Like, that just shows you how inactive you are as a person when you're sneezing and you hurt your back like that.
Your back out.
Oh, and just bad genetics. Like,
yeah.
My whole family. My brother's super fit. He sneezes, his back goes out before mine does.
happened to Spike.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It happened to Spike.
Yeah,
and
a
honest
sneeze.
to God, he was walking like this for like
Sneeze?
Yes.
Can I tell you something? That's where you go in and you tell the doctor something completely different. Like you were playing, you were playing pickup football.
Right.
And they got tackled
Anything
or something. Yeah. I'm telling you, like, I don't know if I could go into Dr. Beatty if my shoulders and then say to him, yeah, I was taking a duty, that would not go over well. Can you imagine, by the way, you're sitting in the waiting room next to the guy that, over the weekend saved the lives of children,
Yeah.
and you're the guy that took a crap and ended up hurting yourself. All right. Have a great day. That does it for today. You guys be good. We will be back tomorrow for more Mojo in the Morning. Jingle Ball tickets. If you listen to Detroit's Channel 955, we'll have them through the day.